No. Oh my gosh. Oh my. What's good, y'all? How's everybody doing? Welcome to.
We're back, baby.
Yeah.
We are back.
You will never see a behind the scenes in this motherfucker right here.
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to A Better Man, where it's True Vibe TV all-male panel where we dedicate everything to the embetterment of men. We do not women bash, but everything is about the men here. You ladies got enough outlets, so, you know, we still would like for y'all to join and comment, but you'll never be on this show physically, but you can still participate. So pretty much what you'll see us battle the ladies out is when all this stuff simmer down stuff. We'll have a battle of the sexes live at a location. We'll let you guys know, and you can come out and watch the fellas and the ladies go at it. I am one of your co-hosts, Truth. My brother from another mother, Mr. Jazz. How are you this weekend?
All right, what's going on, brother?
Feel good?
Yeah, we feel good.
All right, man. Good to see. Good to see. Mr. CEO himself, Mr. Frontliners, Mr. BR. How are you today?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, man, it's a blessed day. It is a blessed day.
Yes, sir.
We got power. Fuck, I feel
That's
good.
it. That's it.
Oh, my gosh. For those people who's like, well, I got it. I'm like, well, fuck you up. You just...
There's some people that
Exactly.
get till the 11th,
you
unfortunately.
know, you still
Yeah,
got some
I saw
people
that.
without it, yo. That's a sad thing.
That's crazy.
All right, y'all. Last but not least, the other half of True Vibe TV, Mr. Jeff Shiz, Mr. AKA Mr. Socks. How are you today, sir?
I'm good, man. Happy we got power back.
You ain't lying, man.
Mad I had to pay the bill.
You know,
Yeah, power back.
I bitch and moan, but I was like,
That's crazy.
I had the money kind of like saved
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
but it was like it was for something else. But it went towards. It didn't go towards no BS. It went towards,
Right.
you know, something or whatever. Plus, I better get a couple of dollars back. I'm gonna have to stab somebody with a wooden spoon. Splinter's
all.
old life.
all
Splinters
right.
for life.
That's all.
Oh
Some
man.
of the balls suggest, why don't you just put ice packs in your penis instead? Fuck you.
Ice pack.
I was packing the pants. Nigga, how old are they? What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah,
How long they
so-
gonna last?
And they weren't laughing, they were serious.
That's a nigga
Well,
walking
I
around
was
with
gonna say
socks.
man.
that's some. I'm the oldest one in the room. That's some older than,
Yeah.
way older than me shit. You know.
Like you pissed yourself all day?
So now you walking around with wet drawers?
Yeah.
You get your mattress all wet.
Gotta get the depends and shit.
Just
It's
tell me
like,
to go to sleep in a tub of water, yo, and just drown.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you fill the ice up with some ice cold water and lay it down there, you'll be fine. Nigga, this ain't 1940s.
oh
Exactly.
my gosh, man.
I'll be dead by fucking noon.
Sitting there talking about what happened. Why is his lips blue?
He's that ice cold. Take him out.
Possibly was suicide and it wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Throw him out. He be alright. Throw him out. He be alright.
He caught Rona in the tub.
New symptom.
New symptoms.
What the, like one of these young comedians guy. He was doing a corona, but he was like, it started at 1 and then it's grown to 19. He was giving it was kind of funny, man. Shout out to him.
Oh, man.
Oh man. All right, Jeff, you know how we always start the show off. You got some information for us, especially for
Missed you
those
last
individuals who, like me,
I'm sure
thought,
they did.
thought that you would be able to recoup some of these funds.
Well, everybody should praise Trump.
Can't.
Well, he done paid some of you. He since Congress couldn't decide, the Senate and the both parties, Democrats and Republicans, nobody could decide on what type of bill they wanted to pass. The stimulus, whether the $3 trillion bill or the $1 trillion bill. He's gone ahead and he's extended the unemployment insurance. So
It's
instead of getting-
600 or just insurance?
Well, no. Well, that's for the 600, but it's not 600. It'll be 400.
Okay,
So 300 of the 400 will come from him, well,
Okay.
federal government,
right.
and the other 100, the states have to put up.
Woo, that's not bad though.
Right.
You only got to put up, what is it, a quarter? Quarter? Is it 15 or a quarter? It's
A quarter.
Quarter, right.
That's a quarter.
So you only got to put up a quarter?
That's it. I forget how long he extended it for, but don't forget, if you're on it, you're gonna get back that extra $400.
Oh, so it's gonna-
for that
it's
time
gonna-
being. I believe it's gonna be retroactive to
Oh my gosh, you rich
between these 3
motherfuckers.
weeks
Shit.
or whatever time it is. So.
We're going to start
They gonna be
seeing
back.
more new cars with tags on
Yeah.
them.
So now instead of getting $2,400 to $2,500 a month,
Right.
you're gonna get $1,600 extra a month from the federal
bad.
government.
It's not bad.
And our state governor has extended it for 10 more weeks.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 10 more weeks. regular unemployment insurance that we're paying, and now they gotta
Right.
pay extra $1 for each person.
Man,
Jesus
I know
Yeah,
y'all,
with this.
y'all motherfuckers was sweating. You
Yeah.
bet y'all talking about Trump kissing my ass, all this other shit. But y'all motherfuckers was sweating because y'all was buying them Lamborghinis,
Yeah, nigga, it-
flat screens and shit, didn't
Word.
pay rent.
A lot of y'all
And
did
thank
not
God
pay
that
rent.
the governors extended the what was it called when they weren't allowed to kick people out?
yeah.
New York has extended the
Right.
Eviction?
the stay on
Eviction.
evictions.
That's
Jersey didn't
It
do
was
it.
for a month. It's only a month at a time.
Yeah, they gave him an extra month.
now.
Shit
When,
ain't a lot, bro.
now, when this shit is over, do you got to pay that back rent?
That's the
You technically owe that rent.
So if you didn't pay, let's just say March, April, May, June, and they give you July and August.
we go ahead and give them August. It's a wrap.
And they say in September, okay, we're back to normal. You owe 6 months rent on top of
Facts.
You're right.
That's
so
How would you pay
crazy.
it?
Nigga, I'm gonna get a 5-bedroom house for $200.
Yo,
you-
yo, I'm sorry to say, and I am sorry to say this. A lot of y'all misfortune is gonna be a lot of niggas come up. A lot of y'all gonna lose your houses.
Well,
man.
that's the thing. That's what people are waiting for.
But that's the scary part. Like, okay,
I'm not gonna lie for you.
so when did the
our
unemployment
time will be in
actually
October.
start?
That's what they said. It's all for looking for us.
When did the
Okay.
unemployment actually start, Jeff? You remember it was
March.
March.
March 15th
All right, so
was
from March
give or take at a
15th
time.
to now, you're getting $600 per week, so that's $2,400
Yeah.
on top of your regular. So
Yep.
you got the 24 times with 4. That's a 10 grand. That's pretty much 10 grand,
Yep.
and you shouldn't owe anything.
At all.
I understand you splurged a little, you spent a little. Kids needed clothes, whatever situation may be. Kids are home now, so you have to buy
Yeah.
more food.
Yeah, I get
But
all
if you
that.
just went out there, went willy nilly, because real talk, I'm seeing a whole lot of cars with tags on them, yo.
I'm seeing a lot of
And I'm not talking about regular
No,
cars.
I'm seeing a lot of foreigns.
Acras.
I'm
Yeah,
seeing a lot of
I'm seeing
foreigns.
Acras,
Yeah.
Audis. I'm like, yo.
I'm seeing a lot of
pulling up
foreigns
to
on
the
road.
projects and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I
yo.
done seen 3 like M classes.
Yes.
I'm like, word, this what we doing?
Yes, yo. Real talk. I
Fuck.
even saw a Tesla. Nigga, I wanted to run that shit off the road.
Uh,
I'm fucking serious.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna try to get it where they can. You get what I'm saying? This is the time. He also put together here. I just want to remember what it was. I forgot. It's not a stimulus. It's not a lump sum payment, but he did a payroll tax holiday. So like, I'm
Yeah, let us know how that works.
trying to dumb it down.
We got time. If you got hit it to him the whole
We
way.
won't get as much taxes taking out of our check.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
But when
What is it normally
So we
20,
said we-
20-some percent?
You may owe later. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, no. Take it now. Fuck
And,
it.
and, and I don't know what they're gonna sign,
Jesus.
but like if they automatically, let's say they took, I'm just giving example. I'm just giving numbers here because you know most people get money back.
Right.
Let's say if they normally took 20%, they were gonna take like 15 or something.
And
But
you
they
make-
want it back. That's the hard part.
Yeah, well, it depends how the chips fall. You get what I'm saying? If
Oh,
you,
you're gonna
so
owe that
it's
if
a
you
five.
owe, you
It's
know
a
what I mean? Like,
possibility.
oh,
You're gonna owe that
right.
5.
Yeah. I mean,
You're gonna owe that 5, nigga. Don't get comfortable, nigga. Uncle Sam will be back for that 5.
I was trying to get y'all hope. What you want me
Nope,
to do?
I
What you want
can't.
me to-
I am the hope shatterer because I gotta be. They coming for that 5. They coming for that 5, bro. Don't get niggas only taking 15% of extra money in my check. Then you file your taxes in 2021. You realize, I owe now.
Yeah,
Fuck outta here,
I'm gonna have to skip 2021.
Word,
for real.
man.
I feel like, look, I'm gonna take this one. I'll see y'all next year.
Y'all niggas might be off about a year. I'm about to
Yeah.
duck on y'all niggas, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least the fact that, for those, because some people do have multiple kids, so for that, it'll kind of like wash itself out. But the fact that they are going to take less money out, because there are a lot of people for those. See, like, the system is creating what's the best way? I'm like, the system is creating something so you can get out of the hole. You just have to follow.
Yeah, and that's the problem. People are not.
What's
gonna
good,
follow
Frank?
it. People are not gonna follow the whole because they're looking at it as free money.
And
Yo,
that's
I
the
have
thing.
not seen so
You're-
many
you're
motherfuckers.
sad.
I have not seen so many motherfuckers eating out
You ain't
in
lying,
my life.
man.
On the
You're
way
not
here,
lying.
every outside establishment was
Flooded,
packed.
packed.
I'm like, listen, I can't even afford to do that. What the fuck?
Seriously.
I don't know.
Seriously.
I'm doing something. Don't worry. Like Jeff said, October. When y'all niggas start getting that eviction notice and y'all niggas start seeing a black truck sitting outside your house, I'm plotting on your property, nigga.
200 for
You
5
gonna be with the
bedrooms.
measuring tape like you.
You know what?
Like,
My man, how many bedrooms you got in here?
exactly.
What are you doing? I'm just future reference. Yeah.
'Cause there's a
How's your
new,
basement look?
There's a new
When the last
complex
time you
they
painted
just
this
built
shit, lead,
in-
nigga?
Y'all crazy as hell, yo.
Word up. When you see that black truck roll up, nigga, with the measuring tape.
I can't see how the roof looks.
Word.
It's serious,
They just
man.
opened up
Can I see what your backyard
a new
look like?
apartments in Hackensack and a new one in Teaneck. And I ran to my peoples. And he was saying he fell out of that app. He about to get in there. And I was like, I thought he was like, nah, niggas is desperate right now. They trying to get bodies in there.
Yeah. They want you in.
So here's another third thing that he did. Going here, top officials can consider halting evictions. So he's going to either probably release some type of funds or tell the states that they can do another halt on evictions. So
Right.
New York did a month on their
Yeah,
own.
they extended
They're
it
probably
for-
going to extend it to like November or something like that.
I got nothing but time, nigga. I got
Yeah,
nothing but time.
yeah. But to go back to BR's point, and why I joke and say start looking in October, but in actuality, I say this for anybody who's above water or even treading water at this point. The prices of houses are going down. Condos, houses, everything. The interest rate is low now. That's why they wanted people to try to refinance.
Yep.
You had good enough credit. If you paid attention to Chase Bank, Jamie Dimon, he's a leader in all banking. Small banks follow him, big banks follow him, whatever he said. That's why I said months ago when we had this panel, I said they have changed the way that they do lending.
Yes, he did.
They're looking for 700, and he started that whole trend. 700 credit score. A lot of y'all motherfuckers ain't there. Y'all close.
Close.
I'm close.
At least collateral. You got to have at least 20% down on what you put down. Now, if the house is going down in profit, it's losing its equity. We see a house, $200,000 now. He checks on it in October. The shit worth $150.
Damn.
And I'm just saying this.
Just
for
saying
you,
numbers.
but
Just saying
no,
numbers.
Right.
No, but if you pay attention and you watch Zillow or you watch Realtor.com,
I got Zillow heavy.
You'll see like $9,000 decrease. You'll see $10,000 decrease. It's going to happen again and again. So now that property is not worth what they was trying to get you on the hook for.
Nope.
So why the hell would I buy that shit in August for $200 when in September or October it's only
Facts.
worth $150? Because
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you, your loan gonna be $210
Yep.
with the closing costs.
Yes,
You
sir.
get what I'm saying? I was like, who gonna be the fool now?
That's
Because
it.
your equity game is done. But pay attention to it, how the economy is coming. That's why they say we are in a future recession, a future collapse. It's right here. And this fourth quarter, this last quarter of this year, that's when the last domino is going to make or break us.
That's it.
It's going to make or break us.
I'm sitting.
Well, I mean, we don't have any income coming. I think it's pretty much wrap. I mean, with
No,
so
no,
many,
no, because there's people like us, but people like us, because like I said, all of us are in this room, we said a long time ago, blessed to be working.
That's it.
Facts.
We cannot support the economy.
At all. Nope.
I know none of
got
y'all
like-
want y'all shit raised. Taxes come out.
I got like $2 for y'all. Like, it's just-
That's truth, though.
It's crazy, but you know you got to pay attention and put things together. But the time is coming up. I guarantee by like October, November, that's the time that we going there. A lot of banks will be now. There are smaller banks now that are still accepting loans. FHA loans are still at traditional rates, meaning they're not looking for a 700 credit score. If you go to a big bank, they are looking for at 700. They're not even fucking with loans right now. They haven't written loans. They're not trying to take a loan.
Nope.
I'm going to be honest. When the last time y'all see a lot of Bank of Americas or Chase even open? There's only one per area.
Yep. They all shut down.
Yep.
I gotta
You
go
can
to-
go to ATM all you want.
Yeah. But you can't get inside.
You can't get inside.
Chase, you gotta go to Teaneck. I gotta go to a Teaneck. And my mother's Wells Fargo is all the way in Tenafly.
Exactly. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. She has to come to the one over here in Hackensack.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that's like the
Yeah,
only one that's
that's the
open.
only one
around
that's
the
open.
area.
She gotta come out
So
here.
when you think about it, it's like, well, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's just future signs of the
That's
smoke.
it.
It's the
Yeah,
Kindle.
yeah.
The Kindles or the Ambers are coming up now, and it's like, well, that's about to be a forest fire.
Oh yeah, nigga.
You know,
Yeah.
I try to say if you're smart, start paying attention to this. Like seriously, I'm with him. I'm trying to scoop a profit. Let me get a duplex. Let me get something.
Y'all
in it.
niggas laughing. I'm being First Ward Inglewood by next summer.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Living
Real
on live.
talk, yo. Real talk.
How the hell you get the lie decker? Because I paid attention, nigga.
Yo,
They gonna slip.
this is the time. If you can pay off some of your debts. Oh, he halted student loans. Thank you. That was the other thing.
Again?
Student loans. He continued to halt. Yep.
Thank God.
Um,
I think I'd have paid my shit off.
they're
Would've been
deferred
nice if
now
I did.
until December, kids.
Oof.
December?
December 31st.
Oof, that's a Friday.
I'm sitting pretty.
December 31st. Student loans are halted.
Shoes,
Now,
I'm sitting pretty.
if you got the money, you can pay the principal. I just want to put this out there so
Yeah,
people
that-
know.
I hear you. I hear you talking.
I just want to. You ain't even got to pay a lot, but you can pay the principal.
I hear you talking.
I just want people to know. You get what I'm saying? You can pay the principal, so when that shit kick back up on the first,
You good. You
it's
sitting
not
pretty.
as bad or whatever it is. If you are inclined to, you can pay towards the principal, just so people know. But all interest and payments are deferred.
That's crazy.
So Trump did that just to keep the economy afloat because nobody could agree. We were
Nobody-
waiting for the Senate to come back in the House.
AKA racist, right? Just
Yeah,
hooking
the
everybody
heavy
up
races,
right now.
yeah.
Hooking
Um,
everybody up right now.
They came.
Nigga, they're good.
Yeah,
They're
all of them
fine.
good. Blue or red, I don't give a fuck. They
Yeah,
all good.
fuck both of y'all sides.
Yeah.
Y'all good.
They all came back in, and nobody could agree on passing this stuff, and they know they need to pass something fast because
Right.
literally, when school starts for the North in September,
Less than 3 weeks?
I don't know.
Well, 3 weeks, pretty
My
much.
kids ain't going.
Now a lot of people are saying that.
My
Now
kids
think
don't.
about the working class, the people who don't even have the option to like having somebody watch their
I
kids.
know, and that's who I really feel. I feel bad.
Yeah,
for.
when I went to get the cut, where we go, all
Yeah.
I heard was kids in the background. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, kids.
Well, let me throw this out there for all you non-going to work people that actually stay home. You can actually get your license, like a certification online, to run a daycare.
yeah.
You want to
Teach 'em.
make some extra money.
Teach 'em.
Go online, go get your certification. It takes like fucking less than a week. And guess what? All the parents that can't have anybody watch your kid,
Throw you money.
you give me $100 for your kid for the week. You give me 100. You get fucking 10 kids. You just made yourself a G a week.
Great, but that opens up the doors for some, like a lot of perverts to get their certification.
No,
Oh.
that I understand, but that where you as a parent go, I don't trust that old man to watch my kid.
Yeah.
But you know what? She looks like she's in her 40s. She got a nice clean house. You know what I mean? Listen, man. Listen.
There's ways to make money.
There's ways to make money, man.
This is the time. It's
gotta
things are
work
coming
for
up.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because right now, the last thing you want to do is lose a job. That's
Oh no, that's the last. thing I wanna
especially
do.
like it's, I mean, you have a lot of people who are just thinking short term. All right, now you're getting 4 instead of 6, but you're
But-
still getting the 45%.
but-
You think you just lamp up on that? That
Wouldn't-
shit gonna
wouldn't-
end sooner or later.
Wouldn't the lesson in this whole COVID shit is to I can't depend on my job anymore.
Facts.
You are 1,010%.
I need to understand how to make another stream of income in case my job goes, hey, we're shutting our doors for good.
A lot of businesses shut down.
Shit, I just happened to, on the way here, I'm driving on Route 4. I saw a U-Haul in front of Hooters. I'm like, damn, what the hell's going on over there?
Done.
They shut that
I
shit
went
down.
online, permanently closed.
Yeah, they shut
Done.
that joint down.
I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
oh, shit.
Yeah, that's a franchise, right?
That's a
Yeah,
franchise.
franchise.
Done.
Gone.
So that's like a personal business, same thing.
It's gone.
Well, that was one of those franchises that needed that sports. Like,
Yeah.
it needed that.
Yeah, without sports, you ain't
baseball.
shit.
Like they could take the hit through certain things, but like because BR was one of the individuals who started that big ass
Gathering.
gathering at Hooters.
Yeah.
Where they made hella money, thousands of time on top of $1,000 in that one day,
Yeah.
which made up for the rest of the week.
Yeah,
Because the women started going downhill. You just went there for the wings.
yeah, nobody
and
gave a
the
fuck about it.
sports.
And the ambiance of it, who's there.
Right.
But I drove by, I was like, oh shit, now what they gonna put in that motherfucker?
Shit.
I
One
mean,
only knows.
the owners is like pretty much giving shit away. because they have to.
That'd be a nice.
But
lot.
you do have some owners that, like, I remember the Blockbuster that was on Route 4
Uh-huh.
up there close to Elmwood Park. That was empty for about 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Because it's empty, the owners didn't have to pay taxes on it. So you just have some owners like, well, I'll let it sit. I'm not taking the hit.
There are those laws that are on the book in certain towns, like in New York City. Like if those big vacant buildings, you remember when we were younger in New York City, used to have like Fifth Ave and all that shit, and 42nd Street before they cleaned it up and made it all Disney.
Yep.
Yeah.
There used to be, regular vacant
Yeah, empty for
buildings for years.
Years.
If you own big property like that or commercial property, if it is not used between some type of percentage, you don't have to pay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's those rules so they can keep the people there.
I'm telling you, boy. If I had a couple of M's, I'd buy that lot and put something there.
But this is what I'm saying. Now is the time. If your credit's straight, or you can get enough people where y'all can come as a team, you can buy.
Hey,
Black
You know what I'm
people.
saying?
Y'all,
Something.
I hope y'all
that
black
garden,
people listening.
That garden right there is 700.
Look, it'd be right there, building on that.
That
bitch.
garden right there is
700?
700.
That's what I'm saying. So but this is where a lot of people lose because they
Yeah.
don't think like this. This is the time
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you are inclined enough to take this risk. Look at The Rock.
Oh yeah.
He got with his ex-girl and another person.
And
Was
put
like,
it-
yo, let's buy this whole league.
Why?
And
We
15
in.
million is a steal for anything.
15
It is.
For
Still.
any type of sports league.
He got houses worth more.
That's a. I think
He got houses worth more.
he jumped
Facts.
right in, B. He jumped
Facts.
right, and I've been driving around Inglewood looking for houses, B. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Don't stop.
I'm looking.
Don't stop.
'Cause
Well,
my-
like Jeff said, this is the.
them signs gonna pop up, nigga.
You laugh.
If you could,
You
like,
laugh. They're gonna
They gonna
put
pop
that
up.
for sale by owner.
Yep.
Pop, 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 right there.
Yeah.
Little,
yeah,
like
if
some
you could
small.
like hold out for like October,
Miss B's got the credit. I got the finances. We gonna walk off for somebody.
you can
shit.
hold
Yep.
out till October. You eat.
Yep.
Because like I said, sooner or later, whether it's the president, the governor, they're going to stop pushing back these can't kick them out, the evictions. That's gonna stop sooner or later.
Yeah, they can't. They
They can't keep pushing
them.
it back forever.
They can't.
Because the thing is, they're gonna ask those homeowners or property owners.
Yeah.
Because this ain't all commercial. These are like, if Rainier owned a separate house that he was just income selling or renting to, now you got to pay taxes on that bad boy. They ain't
Facts.
stopping you
No.
on the first. Hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna need that. We're gonna need.
I know
that.
you ain't charged them rent in 7 months, but we need the taxes on this bitch,
Exactly.
B.
And you gonna be there? Well, I ain't get paid, and because of you, I didn't get paid.
That's a domino effect.
And that's what they're afraid of. They know it's coming. They know these people were not savvy enough to pay to do their due diligence.
They're not doing right by that money, man.
If you pay attention to even what he released, he gave y'all $1,600 extra a month, and that's just going by a 4-week
A
month.
month.
a month, B.
A
Think
month
about it.
to get back on your feet.
But think about it. But that's also to recoup some of your shit. Pay that. Pay
Yeah,
that. You
pay
can't
that.
tell me you owe 6 months.
You can't.
You can come with 2, but you can't come with
Yeah,
6.
You can't. So that whole time you didn't pay no rent.
You ain't paid not a one.
Nope. Yo, real talk,
That's your
yo.
biggest
Make a
bill.
payment plan.
Yeah.
Driving
Bills, right?
here, I saw like 12 temporary tags.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, they out there buying them, B.
They out there buying them like
And they giving them away
penny
though.
candy.
They
Yeah,
giving them
have
away
to.
because they
have
Got to.
They got that's my.
But you don't
Didn't-
do that and not pay your rent. I
No,
understand if you got
that
something
I
left
get.
over.
But I do believe back in May, we sat here and said the same shit. They're gonna be giving away cars and houses. Just wait your turn. It's coming. I'm telling you, boy, I don't want to hear shit. If you come out this shit as a hey man,
And
I
the
can't.
longer
Like I
you
said,
wait, the better.
between
I
Yeah.
am,
As long as you know
I am
the
playing
anticipated
chess
time
with y'all
frame.
niggas. I am
That's the
playing
thing.
chess.
stocks and everything,
moving my
y'all guys
fucking-
need to be buying stocks.
Now is the
Investing.
time
In
to
there.
Depends. Like CVS stock is going up.
Yep.
That's not the time to buy it. You buy other stock. Maybe
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
CVS waiting on the cure.
But see, that's
Inject you with it. That's why they going up.
I'll say this: there are some stock, even when it's high, you have to buy. Like I say, Amazon.
If you can get
Okay,
it,
if you ain't get it,
Since October, since October,
buy like an eighth of a share.
2019, the stock has doubled. So
Right.
the stock has doubled in less than a year.
right.
That's what the business that has profit the most amount of money through this pandemic.
And people don't understand delivery is a
We have a lot of
Huge thing. in this
Hell
economy.
yeah.
as
And-
much as you have people that want to
Goddamn,
get out
nigga.
the house.
Yeah.
Amazon is $3,000 a share. Good
Yeah,
luck.
it's 31.
Good
They
luck.
do everything
Nigga, that went
themselves.
down.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that.
And that's on the decline.
Yeah.
That's on the decline.
3,161 a share.
Last
Share.
October, it was 19.
They
Yeah.
got a personal
It has
loan
pretty
for one
much
share.
doubled
Yeah.
in less than a year, and you are going to have more and more people who didn't want to leave the house in the first
Oh, my
place,
shit.
really
So
don't want
That's
to leave
good
the
retirement.
house.
You buy one share now.
Yeah.
By the time
Oh,
you're
no,
60,
it's-
70,
Well, there, I
$10,000
forgot
share,
what they
that's
call
not
it.
bad.
All my
There's
shit is
to
in
add
the
to your
head.
shit.
Jeff,
Yeah.
help us out. What's the one where you can buy, you can put money down and keep putting it down until you have enough for a full share? What is that called?
They do that at work.
Equity? Not
Oh, fuck, God.
Just
So
buy-
if you don't have, like we said, the Amazon stock is $3,000. If you don't have $3,000, you can keep putting money.
but you can buy a fraction of a share of
There you go,
Amazon.
right.
That is fractions of it, yeah.
Just buy a fraction of a share.
If you into
That's how a lot of those
1/100
investing
for the
apps
share.
do it, like Robinhood. and all
Robinhood,
that
that's
stuff.
what I was looking for.
Robinhood,
Still make
that's
money.
Robinhood.
That's
You can still
Robinhood,
make
baby.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, buy your airlines. I got JetBlue. I'm about to buy United. I'm telling you, 'cause when all these shits open up,
You
Yeah,
you
JetBlue,
gotta
yeah.
buy those because think about it. They
The
got the
smaller
stronghold
ones?
on that.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
people gonna have to travel. Period.
it's
We
gonna
going
happen.
back.
Yeah.
We going back to traveling.
Yes, sir.
Whether it be 2022 or
2025.
2021.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, you gonna get back on them
don't
planes,
worry.
nigga.
He gonna pop up one day and be like, yo, I quit.
That's it.
I'm out of this
That's
bitch.
it.
But like I said, I bought Disney.
Yeah.
I sat there.
That's a good one.
You see, they ain't released none of them mutant movies. They waiting right till you open
Damn,
motherfucking
bro.
up. That's it.
Well, they refused to let it go. It was the rumor they were going to let mutants go, but
don't give
they were
a
going to
fuck.
let
That's a good buy.
Black
Disney.
Widow
And
go.
just to hold on it.
That's a good
Because
hold.
they've been steadily. They
But
went
they
up a
didn't
little
want
bit
to
and went
take
down.
that. They didn't want to take that hit
Yeah.
because Black Widow's like $200 million, and
The money,
they wouldn't be able
they're
to
not even gonna
recruit
make
for
back
the
the
yeah,
money
they're not
that
gonna
they
make back the money.
spent on them, and they all go as a together as a whole. But
This
you
is
know,
She's
as
not
soon
gonna
as
buy-
those movies
she's not gonna buy
open,
Disney.
everybody they're gonna be like, "Yo, we got the new Marvel." Everybody running back in there, sit on top of each other, talking about, "Let me breathe your stank breath."
Well, we
Hell
talked
yeah.
about it yesterday, where as far as AMC's already gearing to open
So raise
up,
the price.
but they're raising the prices for
Yeah.
you. It was already expensive. It's going to be really expensive now.
You talking about $30 a ticket?
Yeah,
Have a nice day.
damn. my
Good luck with your future
my
endeavors.
my A list is going to go up there.
Yo,
You just told him
I'm gonna be watching through the motherfucking window at the door, like, oh, that's a good scene.
Just get a job there to watch the movies. Part-time
Exactly.
job.
Like, yo, it's wild. This is a wild time, man. But like I said, you get ahead of this, to jump in it, pay attention to certain things, and somebody should make a move somewhere.
We've
Yeah,
been
'cause
saying
there's-
this for 3 months.
There's the movie theater by my house closed. A small one. Guarantee someone's going to scoop that up and reopen it.
Yep. You better
Yeah,
believe
as long as
it.
they I don't know if they left the cameras behind or anything.
We've
but
been talking about
whatever.
this since
The
April.
space is still there.
Hey, people, like I said, there are other ones besides Robinhood, but
Oh,
Robinhood
yeah.
is a
There's
proven
plenty.
one. It's one of the big ones. Again, $5 a week, just add up, but you'll still own part of a full share, but
That's
you'll
it.
still make money.
You can still get they pay dividends. That's why.
Well, the thing is,
Nike-
you have to start somewhere.
Motherfuckers
Yes.
are still
And if you
lining
get
up
that
for Nike.
mindset, working small,
Exactly.
and when you get
That's it.
a certain amount, that's fuck it. Let me just sell everything and just start buying the big ones.
There you
I
go.
told my pops.
But do your research because you don't want to lose that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And be mindful. This is
Very
stuff.
smart.
Same shit as gambling. You go to gamble anyway, right?
You took the words out of my mouth.
Goddamn right, right.
There was that boy who committed suicide last month or a month and a half.
I heard about
because
that.
he had a $11 million loss on Robinhood. But he
Oh,
was like
shit.
20, 19 going to 20 or something
Yeah,
like
but if
that.
you're smart enough, you get that shit back. A hustler.
But that's what I'm saying. But
different type
and
of
the
hustle,
stocks
that's
have
all.
been dropping and
Yeah,
going
yeah,
up ridiculous.
yeah, relax.
But they saying he didn't understand how the market works. So he was
Oh.
winning,
And then he lost.
and he kept investing everything else there.
that's
And
what
he had
happens.
a portfolio of like a negative for 11 million or whatever it was.
Shit.
And I was
And
like,
that's what catches the young ones. They win. Then they start borrowing on
and that's
margin
the,
or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Be mindful. This is still. It's just like gambling.
It is
Exactly.
gambling.
You know what I mean?
You gotta sit with your hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Like my hand, I gotta literally. My hand is a 20-year hand.
Yep.
I'm good. I'm,
I'd say
I'm
if you're
43.
gonna-
When that shit pop about 43, when I'm about 60 something, if I can cash the fuck out and buy these shares,
That's
give
it.
me a couple of quick fucking 100, 500,000, 200,000 here, I'm out.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Good.
That's
Hey,
it.
you can retire comfortably as long as you're frugal with a couple
That's
$100
the
grand.
point.
Well, that's the thing, I
That's
think.
the point.
You still gotta live
It's-
frugally, but at least
Let
you
go of that
know-
coke habit, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. At least you know you're good. You just have to live frugally. That's all.
Coke and whores, you gotta let them go.
'Cause I
Trying to
tell
wolf of
people
Wall
all the
Street.
time,
And
it's
that's-
not
that's
about
good.
having
I
a
don't give
million.
That's my money. I don't give a
It's
shit.
not about having a
I'm
million.
better.
It's about maintaining it.
Of course.
Yes.
And flipping it.
Totally different.
Flipping it.
Totally
Yo,
different.
man, it's wild.
I'm telling you, this is a hustler's time.
Yes.
If you really just dig and do simple research, like Ray said, on small shit, you ain't gotta go for the big pie.
Yep.
Let me just get a quarter of this slice right here.
Hey, like I said, you still reap the benefits from it.
At all, like you said, get yourself a couple fraction of a shares, and just chill the fuck out.
You know what we didn't talk about with that? All those motherfucking folks that was selling the masks.
Oh
Before
man,
you can get them in like CVS and stuff, like
Man,
on
they-
Etsy and doing the pictures
I
and
know they
shit.
got fucking made off.
That's what I'm saying.
Made off.
This is the time. You can
Well,
be
let's say
creative. If you can find something, you can find a niche.
Yeah, like those
Zoning on
companies that deal with those companies that deal with
Yeah.
what do you call it? Sanitary, like Lysol, companies like that.
Oh yeah.
Motherfucker, yes.
6,000% that shit shot up.
You know how many?
Better get on waste management.
You know how many Spanish people I see, like old Dominican friends of mine, that be reselling Lysol shit and all that other stuff,
Yeah.
making money off of that. And I'm like,
Hustling.
man,
The thing is, like back in the day, in 1910, whatever, people went door to door selling
Yeah.
vacuum, this, that, whatever,
Yeah.
or even selling muffins. And they're,
Yeah. No, you're right.
And they're multi-million-dollar company. Today it's the same time, except it's more technologically
advance, yeah.
based.
Right.
So it's just
right.
a different way
don't have
of
to go
doing what
door
you
to
did
door.
back
You-
then. Exactly. You don't have to go door to
You
door.
don't have to go door to door.
You are 1,000% right.
He's
man.
right. You don't have to go door to door. You put that shit online, people come to you.
And people, you go door to door now. People are like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, exactly. But they
the-
hit you on
the-
Instagram.
Hey, how much is this?
$5 a day, people.
Swipe up.
$5 a day, buy something, invest.
Swipe up.
Or
Have
if you
a
can-
couple
if you
of
can swing it,
sturdy
10 bucks.
ones.
Do it.
Now, I'm not
yeah.
telling you to go out there and try some
Hey, I
brand new ones. I'm not telling you not to, but you know,
Establish shit.
the
I tell you what.
Nike, that's not going anywhere
at all.
You
Coca
know,
Cola,
Coca-Cola's not going
Coca-Cola's
anywhere.
not going anywhere.
McDonald's,
And they play,
Yep.
yeah, all you fast food eaters.
Oh,
Oh, you
that's
gotta
all.
kick that.
I forgot about them.
Burger King
Fast
close to
food is the
bankruptcy
time to
now.
buy.
Word?
What is that?
Yeah, so this, I don't know how they did it, but Burger King's close to bankruptcy.
Really?
If you notice, their restaurants are very slow now compared to McDonald's.
I did. You know what? The
They
Burger
open
King
too
I
many.
go to, they
Yeah.
they didn't get replenished like quick as the like a McDonald's got. And all
McDonald's
that
at $20 a share.
So I don't know how they fucked up being the
Oh my
second in the United States, but sometimes you gotta be careful who you choose because there's such things called as mismanagement.
True.
If you have the perfect storm,
stuff. True.
companies that have been around for decades will fold.
Yeah.
But
Wait, hold on, Burger
except
King-
for McDonald's and Coke,
Burger
be careful
King-
with Pepsi.
They bought
Yeah,
Popeyes.
Burger King's with Popeyes. I was about to say.
Burger King bought Popeyes.
That's probably why they're going under. They probably spent that money in the wrong
Now,
time.
that chicken sandwich
That
brought
chicken
it back.
Fucked up all
sandwich
that
brought 'em
chicken
back,
sandwich
boy.
money.
That chicken sandwich brought it back. I think again, this pandemic hurt everything. People aren't coming out the house. You know who is eating? Uber Eats.
Yeah,
They're all over the
Postmates.
world, not just the country.
that's
Yeah.
true.
They have Uber in Vietnam.
Wow.
Uber Eats and
dropped,
regular
though.
Uber.
Uber's at 32. It was up to like 40, so you better get it now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uber's 32. Lyft is at 30.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
Gap is at 14. I'm waiting for that Kanye to.
I don't know
announce
about
his
Gap,
line.
though,
14?
man.
I'll buy the Gap.
Gap's been going up and down for decades.
So, as soon as they drop that Kanye,
As soon as they
shit,
drop that
it's
Kanye
over.
line, it's over. It's gonna
You
go
might be
up.
able to retire super early.
Were they
Like,
dropping?
well,
Were they dropping?
Kanye West has a line coming out with
Yep.
Gap.
Yeah, he might be a retard, but he's money.
He's
Come to
money.
business.
they jumped up when he announced.
Yeah, they did.
They jumped
They
when
went
he
up.
announced. They jumped when I remember that. They said that.
And that's why it's on my watch to watch. I'm about to buy a
Smart
couple
man,
of
buy that
shit.
shit. Yeah.
When Kanye dropped that line,
$5 a day, people.
Hey, let me just get that.
Five
Do what you can
dollars a
afford,
day.
Let me get that.
but no less than 5.
yo, you
definitely.
literally can go through your paycheck and take $20 out of your paycheck and invest it in
Something per
something
week.
Yeah,
per
it's
week.
like you spend 10 times more of that and not realize it's passing out your debit card.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So just change
exactly.
it. You gotta change the way your mind is wired.
You're right. You're 1,000%
well
right.
fucking said. Well said.
Because you don't think, you buy candy here, you buy a sandwich here, you don't realize how much you're
Yo,
spending.
we got, on my Fridays, I gotta buy my bottle. Take that bottle money, invest it.
Yep.
I
You'd be
mean,
surprised.
That's it. You'd be surprised. You would really be surprised.
My
I got
sister can take someone who makes $12 an hour, make them a budget, and they'll be able to afford like a $25,000 car in less than a year.
Yeah.
And you have to, but the thing is, you have to
Stick to the
spend,
plan.
You gotta
stick
stick
to the
to that
plan,
plan.
and live like a church mouse. But you can treat yourself maybe once a month or a couple.
Yeah.
But who? But I mean, I know I do.
I mean, it sucks,
And
but-
but who actually sits down and budgets themselves monthly? I
Some
know
people
I do.
need it.
I
Very few
do.
people.
Like I know every
Learn the hard way.
I sit down in my overnight job the beginning of every month and go, all right, this is how many paychecks I got coming in. This is gonna go for this. This is gonna go for this. Where's it gonna leave me for the month? I do that every month, even though things change. 'Cause shit pops up.
Of course. Of course.
New tires on the truck. Got to get a new transmission. You got to go to the hotel because of a blackout. But a lot of people don't have that emergency fund.
Right.
That rainy day fund that our
Well,
parents
that's what
told
kills
us
you,
about.
because people that in our lower tax bracket don't realize how important emergency money is,
Man, I learned
and they
the hard
try
way.
their best,
yeah.
and then an emergency comes in, they get demoralized, then they don't follow the budget
I
anymore.
learned the hard
Yeah.
way,
So it's
boy.
this thing,
I-
it
my
is
little
what it is. You gotta keep going.
my little black box under my bed done saved my ass this whole summer.
Serious, man.
This whole fucking summer, boy.
Serious.
This whole and I thank God, like, damn, I got smart at the right time. Because the OBR would have been fucking robbing Peter to pay Paul, going around the
Yep.
corner, beating Paul up, take my money back.
Real talk. Real talk.
Oh, you heard about that guy who I forgot how old he was. I read it online. He retired, so he sold his house. All the money was in the bank, like over 200 grand. He's like, all right, I'm gonna take this money, move to the state I want to move to, and retire. Which doesn't make sense because you can just wire the money anyway. Well, anyway, he took the cash,
Oh,
and I guess somebody was walking by and saw the big transaction.
Oh yeah.
He
they
walked to his
robbed him.
car. They beat the shit out. He said he was holding onto the back for dear life.
200 grand.
yeah.
200
And
grand.
someone
Yeah.
stole it.
They the story about it.
Why the fuck did he take cash?
I would have wired him.
That's it.
Serious. A fucking bank check, bro.
That's it.
Can't cash.
You
Yeah.
can't cash
Real
it.
talk.
The certified check can't cash it.
Yeah.
I
And
don't.
and the
God.
security, like, yo, I lost my check.
The story didn't go deep. I'm guessing that maybe he was going back to his country.
Now let's be for real.
It's a guess.
If
But
I'm
you
in-
can still wire money in a different country.
Facts.
If I'm in the bank and I overhear somebody pulling out 500 grand in cash, I'm waiting, nigga.
Yeah, here's the thing though. If you
Lord,
got
forgive
that
me.
much money,
I'm waiting.
I'd spend $5,000 with a security guy to walk me to my car.
I'm waiting.
Here's $5,000, brother. Let's go to the airport.
Yep.
Have a nice day. Thank you.
I mean, you got cousins.
Everybody.
Somebody.
Hey man, so you finally getting out of here? Yeah, man, I'm finally getting out of here. I'm gonna take this 500 grand and go back to my country. I'm in the parking lot.
It's a baseball bat.
Sir, can I help you? Nah, we good. I already got a mask on anyway. Let me just finish my outfit.
Yep.
Throw my hood on. Where that nigga come out? 500. I'm out.
That was his life savings. Too.
Yeah, 200 grand. Somebody walked off with it. And the thing about it, you know, those bills weren't marked. Like those serial numbers
Nope.
weren't.
Here you go.
They don't care. Once it's yours and you walk out that front door, the
Two
bank
shits.
is
Well, yeah.
it's no longer our responsibility.
Concerned. He went right back in the wake and he's like, "Oh, we feel sorry for you. We'll call the police."
And you know,
And that's it.
The crazy part is because by law, from working at a bank, we tell them, "Yo, you want us to order all this money for you? Why?" And we tell them, like, you sure? Nah, for real. Before we do it, you sure? And then we gonna have it Wednesday. And then when you pick it up on Wednesday, nigga, you really positive?
I don't know how much it costs, but I'll hire Wells Fargo the trucks.
Back
Pick
that
this
shit
money
up.
up for me and bring it to
Yeah.
my house.
Once you
or not
know-
even to my house. Meet me at the fucking airport where the security.
200,000.
everything.
That's what a lot of
They
banks
say,
try to
like,
tell you to do. But
get a-
it's expensive, man. That's what they
You
tell
get
you
a
to do.
check. You get a cash. I mean, a
Give him 10
certified
grand
check.
for it. Who cares? You still got
Give
190.
me the goddamn bank check for 200 grand.
You lose the check, we can trace it back, cancel it, and get your money back.
That's it.
That nigga buying the biggest crack rock in the world right now.
Nah, he's the one that buying them foreigns.
Yeah. Yes,
He-
exactly.
He bought a couple of his boys
He got the
foreigns.
Tesla. That ain't gonna I said electric, nigga.
Because
We
they
go
show
to the
like
same bank to deposit
they
the
show
money,
like
but-
the
Yeah.
figure of
Who
dude.
cares? We make money off
That's
the money.
it.
They showed the figure of dude. It was a big dude, black,
Big guy.
had weight on him. I'm just like, fuck.
They said that the guy was holding on. That's why he got beat up so bad. He wouldn't let go of the back.
Wouldn't let go of the
I mean,
bag.
shit, that's your life savings.
Two, why'd you go by yourself?
One.
I damn sure would have took like my cousin, my wife, my friend,
and if I'm
my
by,
brother,
and if
uncle.
and if I'm by myself, when I go to the counter, I'm putting that burner right on the
You
table.
word up.
Sir, you can't have that. That'll go back when I make it to my car safely.
Exactly.
And the
Even
mi-
fact, like,
Click, click.
go to the,
I'm
go
popping
to the
everybody.
nearest hood. Yo, here,
Seriously.
I got $5 grand for 5 motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Just walk me to my car.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna walk out the bank. Bam, 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 bam. Let y'all niggas know if you get close.
I hired 2 guys with flamethrowers. Just go around me.
Yeah, like yo, y'all don't understand.
16 in the clip. I just bust off 4. I got 12 more for you niggas that walk up. And I ain't shooting for no angles, bro. I'm bodying them.
Nope. Yeah, that's,
$200,000 off the fucking bank.
that
Yeah,
shit
he
don't
probably,
make sense.
He was probably crying like.
I hate taking out my
would.
rent money sometimes. I'm like,
I don't know.
goddamn.
That's stupid anyway, but
I say Cash App and PayPal is the greatest shit in the world, especially PayPal. They'll dispute the fuck out of everything. man.
But I fuck with PayPal. I
PayPal
fuck with them.
dispute the shit out
Oh,
of
that
everything.
wasn't you? Like, all right, hold on. We get you back in 24 hours. Like,
Give us 1 second to look this up.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Nah, man. Yeah, that's
Damn,
sad.
man. Feel sorry for him.
I do.
I feel sorry for him, but he was an idiot.
Yeah, that was a dummy move.
How do you go back?
Tried to, well, I mean, those, you try to do something low key, don't want nobody to know.
Okay, I'm sorry to cut
And
you.
I-
off.
You know
Something you said that just
what's up?
my mind is broken. So if you work at a bank,
Yeah.
and I tell you I need $20,000 in singles,
Yeah.
y'all question that?
Yeah.
It's for your own safety.
Anything,
Really.
anything over $5,000 gets questioned, especially for the government's part.
Okay.
It's $5,000. It's not 10 is when they make you sign for it. Over $5,000 they question. But I used to get that a lot. Now singles, I'm gonna think you own a strip club.
Of course. No, I'm just saying like.
Yeah.
Okay. Say I wasn't going to like. Hey, I need $30,000.
Sign it for that. You gotta sign for it.
Oh yeah, anything over $10,000 you
Over
gotta sign.
10
But
grand, you gotta sign
we
for it.
gotta sign when we take your ID. But the thing is, we will question like, why do you want that much cash? Like you were just gonna walk around, and it's for 2 reasons. We're just trying to see what's up. Why you take your money, whatever.
Somebody kidnapped somebody,
Yeah.
ransom.
Okay.
Hopefully, a lot of people ain't saying shit, but some people, times they do. But then it's just like, now you gotta talk about safety. Because now here's the deal. What if the bank nigga set you up?
Yeah, that's.
You always forget. Like, yo,
You just told
those
me you-
tellers ain't from the fucking best of the best.
they not.
Nor do they get paid the highest of the high.
That's
At all.
true.
And nor do they make money from the loans like the officers sitting on the at the desk.
That's true.
So their best thing to know is that BR come through every Friday, and that nigga take $30,000 to $100,000. I know that nigga drive a truck, so I'm gonna put some thumbtacks right when that nigga roll the fuck up, and I'm gonna have Kevin them sit out there. Yo, nigga, let me help you out.
Hey.
Pop, pop.
Hey, it's a nigga that come through with these locks every day.
Yep.
Every Friday.
Yep.
He pulling out $30,000 this Friday. Y'all might want to be there between 10 and 11.
That's it. That's exactly.
I don't know what he got on,
Yeah.
but you're gonna see a nigga with locks.
Yep. Just chill.
Just chill
Hang out.
and hang out for a second.
Hang
That's
out.
true. I never thought about that. The teller can set you the fuck up.
Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not even like say like you're an
damn,
Asian, you go to Atlantic City with a $30,000. They don't even have to go to the bank. They go to the
Yep.
concierge to get the money.
Yep.
I don't know if they charge a fee, but
They charge you a fee, but it's come on, bro. I'm
You
a
just
jack
lost
a $200 fee. If it is a $200 fee, it is not. But a $200 fee is worth doing that than losing all your shit.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And even then, like, because I would question, my mother hit big in Vegas one time. You gotta remember when you hit, everybody see that shit go
Everybody
around.
Yeah,
knows.
the alarms and everything.
Them
Yeah,
niggas don't be
right.
like, yo, let me usher you to the back.
Nah,
Hold on.
they
Nah,
got
nigga,
you,
they be
nigga.
like, oh, that's the white skin bitch right there. There you go.
And
There's the red bone.
Yeah.
Go
you're
get
so
him.
happy.
I won.
Especially an old woman.
Hey, bald dude with the glasses.
Exactly. She leaving out the 4th exit on the 4th floor. Nigga, come now. Come now. That's
They're
it.
taking her to go get the cash now.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey,
what was
what
it?
you doing about to do? Y'all 4 come with me, because I'm about to get fucked up.
A big player, like I was friends with a guy that was a big, I don't know what the term they use, the big player in Atlantic City.
Mhm.
If he won 10, 15, 20,000, he would give a certain amount of money to each of his friends. So they don't have, because you have to report it to the government.
Right.
if you
Yes,
miss a certain
yes,
amount. I forget
yes.
how much, I don't know, it's 9,000 or 10,000.
That's smart.
Anything
Here we,
over
and then he, he's
999.
like, here's 500 in chips, knock yourself out, but cash is out for me.
Yep.
I would.
Alright, fuck
But
it.
you know what? That's a little bit of safety too. Because
Yep.
now you ain't got to worry. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about the people around trying to
Yeah, if you gave-
steal or get from
You
you.
do that. You do that to 5 of your friends. They
That's
all
right.
bring you your money back,
Yeah,
especially
man.
if you trust them.
When I was in the bank, the people, there's a bunch of Indian dudes who owned a whole bunch of ATMs, and they didn't want to pay for the fee for the Garda, so they would come to the ATM, come through the drive-thru and be like, "Yo, let me get like $100,000 or whatever in 20s and shit like that." And I'm like, nah.
In 20s.
And put that shit in a black bag in the back, not in the trunk, in the back seat of a Camry, not tinted,
And these are funny.
and take that shit there. Yeah,
Just put in the back seat.
yeah.
Put the seatbelt on. He fine.
Yeah.
If I was a different dude,
You be yeah. You
I
wouldn't be
wouldn't
sitting
even be
here.
here, nigga. I'd be like, yo, you know Jeff? Yeah, that nigga who always drive the Range Rovers. That nigga got every new one, Every year.
Oh, you mean the other part of True Father that nobody ever sees?
Exactly.
Indians are
That
so cheap.
silent partner?
Indians are so
What a
cheap.
never
The
They're-
True Hot Jeff. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
I ain't seen that nigga in a minute, and you
Won't
won't.
see that motherfucker.
Just know he's watching, and everything's paid for.
Prayers to you, brother. That's it. Yo, like you got to think about it. It happens all the time, but they never do that shit in cash, bro.
Nah, man.
Yeah, unless you're trying to super high from it, and most of the time they are.
Right.
But from the government or something, but just fuck it, nigga. Just like,
Hey, sorry
Sometimes
for
that
him,
shit ain't
but you
working.
know,
I take a
lesson
week-
learned.
I'll take a weekend trip to the DR for a month. 'Cause you gonna take 10 grand into the DR.
mm-hmm.
I take 10 grand every trip and put
And
that
then-
shit in the DR bank.
You gotta remember who you step around, DR. 'Cause they gonna try to jack
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Oh, that nigga rolling. You know what I
There was
mean?
a time where like 10, 15 people a week were dying up
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Yeah.
They're probably getting robbed.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're telling people. Don't go. They're like they'll make sure you're well protected on the resort.
Yes.
Do not go, and they mean it. Do not.
I mean, it sucks
Go
because
off
the
the
best
resort.
food's off the resort. You get those- that street
Unfortunately,
food,
every time I've been to the DR, I've never been on the resort. I go straight to the hood. I tell people
that's where
all
the best
time.
food are.
But
I'm
the thing
sure.
is-
I'm sure.
Now, the last time I've been there was 2017. Before then, it was 2012. When I landed in 2017, the same motherfucker that used to walk me around knew me. And I wasn't there in 5 years. I walked around the corner, and he looked at me like, yo! And I was like, oh, shit, you got older. And guess what? I ain't get touched. The same
Good.
little nigga was there. I took care of him. He took care of me. Nobody got... I was like, yo... I can't do resorts, man. They're
I
just
hear
not
you.
fun.
It's not.
I hear you, man.
Now, when I go to PR, well, of course I have family there, but
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
there's the best foods.
That's why I've never been to.
Yeah.
That's why I've never been
They're
to.
gonna be
Jamaica.
off the. Yeah.
That's why I've never been to Jamaica because I want to. I'm not like. I just want to see the shit.
I feel you.
Well, I heard
I feel
Jamaica,
you.
just wanna see the shit.
the hood's like really horrendous.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Like dilapidated.
I've been debating to go to Haiti, but I'm like, I ain't stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know nobody over
My
there.
best chain on, nigga.
Yeah.
the Gucci I got.
Let me go
Like
put
I
on this
said.
little $5 watch, and nigga still gonna look at that watch.
Exactly. That's Casio, nigga.
Word. you got a calculator on that shit?
Exactly.
Come off that, homeboy. Yeah, man. Shit.
Is that a rubber strap?
Exactly. Oh man.
Jesus Christ, we didn't even hit the top of yet, and this is
Damn sure didn't.
Are those Payless sandals?
This motherfucker fancy.
This nigga fucking roll.
Yeah, it's cargo
Hey, be
shorts from
safe.
Target.
Be safe.
That's why every time I go to DR, I take a suitcase of old clothes I know I'm not gonna wear. I got T-shirts, jeans, sneakers, and I clean them up. I just don't give them.
Right.
And it's the same one dude. I can never remember his name. Every time I'm about to leave, I just hand him a suitcase. I'm like, yo, that's all you, homie.
Oh, that's good, man. Yeah.
What the hell
Take
am I
out,
doing?
okay, yeah,
what
nah, I
the
hear
hell am
you.
I doing over here?
I hear you, man.
Oh, I don't wear this T-shirt. Let me throw this out or give
Yep.
it to Goodwill. Nah, let me take it to where I know niggas gonna appreciate it.
Exactly.
The last time I went out,
Use it.
I went out there with fucking 7 frontliner hats, and I ain't come back with one. Yo, my man, let me get that blue one. Here you go. Fucking wear it out here.
There you go.
Check the website every once in a while. If you can see
Exactly.
it. Hit up the website.
Shit.
Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah, I know a
We got
dude
more
that-
time, or we getting out of here?
Go ahead. What's the topic about?
Well, hey, we ain't shit.
Police
with us.
brutality,
Fox
right?
before.
Yeah.
No, what would I
So
forgot
what I wanted to
Prototype.
discuss today is
An hour later.
If not, this is how we do. We
I know
give them
that.
the information.
We
and then
talk,
we
man.
talk. It's always two different shows.
So my time to vent.
I want to talk and pretty much amongst ourselves and see in what way we can implement that would fix the policing in
Oh.
the United States.
I have a lot about that.
Go for it.
Make it harder for them to become cops. Make it a 4-year education requirement.
I like that.
I'm glad.
Period.
I'm glad. I'm
Because
glad
here's
you
the thing.
said that.
You know how many cops I run into? They're like, duh. You know, they're just big shot because they have a badge. It's like, it's too easy. All you gotta do. If you're, am I wrong though?
No, you right.
No, you're 100%.
Because I know a
correct.
lot of cops, and a lot of them are smart, this, that, whatever.
Yeah.
And then, but they always thought, oh, this fucking guy, who's that? Oh, he's on the force of me. He's a fucking moron. And those are the guys that have testosterone issues and
The one that got bullied.
right, exactly. So it's like, you know, you make it hard for them. Yeah, and then get rid of the shit where you're a cop, where your work week is 2 or 3 days in a row, and then 2 or 3 days off. You know why? Because they use that time to run their own business, like a landscape, this, and they make
Yes.
tons of money. Because a lot of these cops just want to be cops so they can make a ton of money. No, fuck that. Being a cop is important. fuck your paycheck.
I'm with you on that.
Do it Monday through Friday like everyone else, and if you work more, it's overtime.
I
Period.
agree.
I get you that.
I couldn't agree more.
So education-wise, make it a 4-year degree. Do
definitely
Monday
smart.
through Friday like a normal thing, like everybody else. And you'll root out all the retards that got bullied from school. Like if they can't make it in the private sector, they're not going to make it as a cop or even in politics. You know what? If you're, I'm sorry to say, but if you're a dumbass, deal with the cards you're dealt. Work at Burger King. It is what it is. Fuck you.
I'm with you. I think there should definitely be like an aptitude test that's assigned to that shit. Like
agree.
you can't just be like, yo, you can run 3 miles and do 10, 20 sit-ups at the academy and take it.
You're a cop.
Yeah, no. You definitely need to go through some shit like where they could weed out, and we all know that they already have these tests out there. The military has them. What's the name has them? Of
course.
You know, be like, do you hate black people? Yeah. Like they weed that shit out. Would you? Which one would you shoot? Like, yeah, I'm out here.
Which one makes you fear for your life?
Yeah, exactly.
The
Like
same way they
definitely.
pick. The same way they pick jurors, they should pick cops.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Okay.
I'm with that.
Are you racist? Yes. Fuck them. All right, you're not a juror.
Yeah, no thank you.
So how do you feel about black people? Fuck them all. You're not a cop.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with both of them. They all need to be retrained to a modern day curriculum. Should we say?
Well, the
society,
military
yes.
police does a better job.
Yeah.
I'm guessing because they're arresting their own. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, to a point.
But you can't be a cop in 2020 with a handbook from 2018. Like I think in today's society where you have multicultural cultures, you got homo, lesbians, gays. The society that we live in is not the society that a lot of us was raised in.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Even
It's
20
not.
years ago.
20 years ago.
Even within 20 years.
And within 19,
Yeah.
you pictured 1990s to right now, you're like, wow, we made a change. The whole curriculum to be a cop needs to change. You need to understand that, and they should police people where they are either living or reside. I don't want a cop from fucking Leonia being a cop in Inglewood. You don't know shit about
They
Inglewood.
started doing that. I forgot what. Well, the mayor of Patterson started that when he was just a councilman. That you couldn't own a business in that county or be a police officer in that county if you did not live in that
And
county.
I agree. I completely agree. I don't want the dude that's living out in fucking Alpine being a cop in Brooklyn. He don't
Right.
understand none of that shit.
Right.
So to him, everybody's a criminal. But if you grew up in Brooklyn and you know Brooklyn and you Canarsie or Brownsville or whatever, and now you become a cop there, you understand the people and know how to police them. Not all cops need to roll up with their guns out. All cops, listen, fellas, turn this shit down.
Right.
Listen, I know y'all want to have fun. I grew up here. I grew up 5 blocks from here. Well, word, so you understand? So I do understand, but I need y'all to turn it down. You know what? We got you because you understand. Not the cop that pulls up on you with his hands already on his hip, asking you a question. You like, my nigga, I'm on my property.
Yeah.
Let me see some ID. I live here. What more do you, and I
Well, that's the thing. It's not what they ask. It's how they approach you.
facts.
How they do it, yes.
Facts.
But that goes back to training because they
That's what
always
you
train.
said.
They always train to be aggressive, lead the conversation, always be.
so
Plus, it's lawful. If I want to ask you a question, I can.
yeah,
Facts.
and then
If you don't want to
Facts.
answer, that's up to you. But
No,
I can still ask them.
But then when you want to respect your rights and go, you know what, I really don't have to answer that question. Now all of a sudden it's, you're not respecting authority. But I have the right not to answer you.
Yep.
I have that right to go, who's your boss? I'd rather speak to your supervisor. I won't move. Get your supervisor. Now all of a sudden they feel threatened because you want to talk to somebody higher. If somebody came to my job and was like, yo, who's your boss? Yo, Jim, your turn. I'm out. I
Right.
get it. But I'm not going
Right.
to get threatened because you want to talk to somebody higher. We got that right. But unfortunately, the people sitting on this panel, we don't have the complexion to ask that question without
No.
being threatened.
You're absolutely right.
It's like that video where the cop was trying to arrest or harass a black FBI agent.
Oh, you saw that one? That was beautiful.
That was great. Did you
They
see
put
my
him in-
ID?
they
Okay. Each one of your, because he's like Jamaican. I want each one of your cards.
He was like,
Yeah, who's your suit? You just I need to talk to you for a
he
second.
was like, go ahead and
And
arrest
he
me.
went like this, then like he was a child.
yeah.
He was like,
That's
at my-
hilarious.
Look at my ID. You about to feel stupid. You about to feel real stupid. See, I love videos like that.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately,
But it shows
we
the
ain't
truth.
them.
Well,
was just
it
sitting
made no
there.
sense for him to, like, there's a way to approach people and a way about going things. And unfortunately, these guys on their high horses, they're bullied or whatever. and it comes off a crazy way. All right,
Question.
so
Question to you.
yes,
And everybody here. Why aren't the good cops checking the bad ones?
Because they're not as good as they say they are.
some of them are.
You're not good to me if you're not reporting that shit.
I agree.
Some
You
of
might
them
be
are.
good to people on the
Fear.
force, but you're not good to me.
Fear for the job.
Exactly. They
Oh.
care more about their job than who they're doing the job for.
So they're gonna be that guy that comes in the locker room like, Jeff's here.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Well,
Goody Two Shoes is here. You
yeah,
know?
pretty much they do that.
Right.
Like the guy who swallowed the drugs, and the guy was holding his nose, and the
Yeah,
guy
and
just
he
recently
pa-
passed away.
yeah, he
The
died.
sergeant's the one who told on
Yeah,
that.
the Dodgers that blew the whistle.
He's the one that blew the whistle on that. It was another guy who blew the whistle. He's now like a county cop now. They forced him to resign. We'll get into that blue curtain in a second. So I just want to give just a quick in the United States. There's like I'll tell you the program in a second. But so these are the tests that they have to pass in order to become a cop. So it's a written test.
I passed it with a 98.
Well, you've been a better cop than most of those motherfuckers out there.
But I didn't do that. I didn't have any military experience, and after a few years, I was like, I don't want to become a cop because you have to start out giving your neighbors tickets. I mean, it's probably stupid on my part. Who knows? But I just
He passed it with a 98, sir.
and I don't want to say the town, but I knew of a cop who became chief of police of a certain town. He failed it 3 times in a row.
I believe it.
I definitely believe it.
Dumb ass.
I believe it.
It's not who you know, it's who you blow.
Who you know.
Yeah, he probably blew a lot
You
because
have
he
to
became
pass
chief.
a physical test, a medical exam, a background check. You have to take a polygraph. Now, that I didn't know.
I
You
didn't
have
know
to
that
take a
either.
polygraph.
It's easy to get past those shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, because a lot of motherfucking racist motherfuckers ain't doing that.
Obviously.
But you got to remember, they're not asking those questions.
Right, right.
true.
That's specific question.
Yeah.
They're only asking questions related to crime.
Right.
Have you done this crime? Do you hang out with people that do
Yeah.
crime? Do you whatever crime? It's not
Yeah.
like, is your daddy the motherfucking mastermind or the Klan member leader, whatever the fuck it is.
Is your
Well-
dad the Klansman down in Alabama?
There you
Exactly.
go.
I
Do
knew
you have
another
any
dude.
Klansmen in your family?
Another dude that applied to become a police officer, but I'm glad he never became because he didn't want to become a police officer to help or do whatever. He wanted to shake down drug dealers for their money. He wanted to get free sex from hookers.
All
Yeah,
the
a
wrong
lot of
shit.
people.
All
Abuse
All
of
the
power.
wrong shit.
And
Abuse of power.
In the hood, we used to get
Yeah.
robbed. In the Bronx, we get robbed every other day. You
Right.
had different sets that would come through, and they would just rob you. And ain't much you really can do about it. Now, they take your money. They won't take your drugs because they want you to keep a set.
don't. Hey, put
Well,
that rock back in your pocket.
They need bad guys. Yo,
You're right. You're
But-
right.
that- what's the name?
not to cut off your list, but when you think about it, let's say we all done evil things, or bad things.
Nigga,
in
I've
our
been
lifetime,
locked up for drugs.
of different
nigga.
levels.
I ain't got sugarcoat it.
but think about it. What big crime or what Gestapo or big crime family like really out there? There's not a power movie every fucking day.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? 10 people at best in Brooklyn that may be holding it shit down. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, this.
They can raid that bitch and be like, well, nigga, we crime free. New York City since 83.
Yeah.
Nigga, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Wouldn't be able to
they
take those
need-
vacations to the Caymans.
You're right.
Yeah.
And overtime. They need people to keep doing this.
Yeah,
so,
they need
have
evil.
To create crime.
They need.
Well, if there's
you're
no
right.
crime,
Need
they
a
couldn't
job.
get. Yeah, they couldn't keep
Thank
getting that
you.
$1 trillion crime budget.
if
that they
if-
Yeah, if there was no crime, then you don't need cops then.
think about it. If they invented teleporters, nigga, Amazon is the wash.
Yeah.
Done.
You get what I'm saying? I don't need y'all niggas.
My
See ya.
package merged with a fly. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what, mommy? I want the new bike. Wow.
There you go.
Amazon's out. There goes my shares.
So
Fuck
Am-
me.
That's when Amazon shuts down electric. Like, nah, nigga,
Yeah.
that wasn't buggy.
I can't wait more than a minute. The fucker start complaining.
That's
You
it.
gonna give me my cut?
Yeah, exactly.
It took 45 seconds, Dad. You said to be here in 15.
Pretty much.
But go ahead to the list.
Yeah, well,
I
yeah.
didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. You
Nah,
good. You
well,
good.
after,
You know how we
after
do.
polygraph, what else they gotta do?
So you have to take a psychological screen.
Ugh.
You have to take an
not that
oral board interview.
I wonder what's
Alright.
that psychological
So
exam
in
is.
the United
It's not
States,
deep.
it takes anywhere from 13 to 19 weeks to become a fucking police officer.
That's nothing.
So you telling me, fuck that. Let's go back to the psych thing. You telling me there are people here, there are people in the world with all types of mental instabilities, you name it. You pick one of the acronyms and you name it. That they say they never gonna get fucking cured. You telling me these niggas, yo, you good? All right, next week. See the
19
Yeah.
weeks.
19?
That's fucking-
13 to 19 weeks of training what it takes to become a police officer.
So it takes 5 months.
Where, as far as other countries, it takes about 2 years worth of studying, training.
United States, the United States of business. I tell you, we live in the USB. United States of business. It's a big corporation.
Yeah.
13
So
to
it
19
take,
weeks.
so in 5 months, I can go be a cop
Facts.
Yeah.
with all and just hide my underlying hatred for certain cultures.
Or in
Become a
general, the biggest group of people that are spouse abusers are cops.
Yes.
But then you gotta now you gotta look into the. But once you join that gang, you're pretty screwed because now you gotta put that gang above your own livelihood. Blue lives matter. Don't rat on your blue lives. So if I know these two motherfuckers, we just made a bust. We found $1 million cash.
Yeah, Jeff snorting cocaine.
And
I'm
all of a
behind
sudden-
cop car fucking a hooker up the ass.
All of a sudden, we get back to the precinct, and Jeff reports we only found $25,000 in cash.
Yep.
Oh, that happens a lot.
I can't say shit.
That happens a lot.
and
but-
they give you money too.
I
Put
know we
this in your pocket, shut the
found
fuck
$1
up.
million.
Yeah.
Jeff reports we found 25,000. I go back to my locker and there's a duffel bag sitting there with Jeff going, "Yo, good catch today." Now, I'm not stupid. I know where this money came from.
Right.
And once I take that money, I'm already on the gang without
Accessory.
saying it.
You got it.
And you can't
Accessory.
give it back.
And now every time y'all look at me, it's the wink of, "Where's Ray?" He's in the back, shaking down that
Hooker.
suspect.
That hooker suspect.
Like now, all of a sudden, you go home, you're looking at your wife like, "Yo, I'm screwed."
Well, how much they give you? Oh, it's okay, honey.
Yeah, you enjoy the perks while I gotta go to work and make sure I don't get killed.
Exactly.
Well, you're right.
Cause
You're right.
what's the friendly fire?
Oh no, that shit real.
Shots fired. Kev's down. How did Kev get shot in the back when he was with y'all? though?
Seriously.
That bullet came from
Like, it-
from
yo,
Jeff's
like,
gun. What the fuck?
It's happened a lot.
If it
It's
takes
happened a lot.
19 weeks in the U.S. and it's taking other countries 2 years, then the U.S. need to evaluate what the
They're
fuck's
not going
on.
to. It's a business. And I got to reevaluate shit.
I know how. I think I have the plan
You gotta-
What's that?
on how to fix it.
Let me know.
And you know me,
How much
I
it gonna
always
cost?
go down to financial.
How much is it gonna cost?
Finance.
Well, a lot of cops get decent salaries.
Oh, I got even better.
Starting.
sucks a little bit.
So,
Okay.
but a
All
couple
right,
years
so-
to make decent money.
Yeah.
no, they do. You got some that make 70, 80 grand.
Off the rip.
There was this one cop that made like, he wasn't even like, he was just a sergeant, so he was making like 200 grand a year.
I must have
believe
been a
it.
suburban neighborhood.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being a cop in Saddle River, like Saddle River,
Yeah.
Saddlebrook?
Look at Paramus. They make good money.
Yeah,
of
'cause the
they
malls.
travel.
I
You
work
pay
in
extra for the malls.
What the fuck is a cop in Alpine do all day?
Look for
Well, you
niggas to
got-
travel through.
Yeah.
Look for niggas like me. Now you know you don't live here. I'm just looking at the houses. Are you really?
Don't belong over here.
Okay, let's see what you got.
All right, so with me, it always comes to finances.
All
I
right.
think you can cure everything with finances. So, on a yearly basis, every state gets hit with millions upon millions of dollars a lawsuit. Now, I love watching the audit guys. Philip Turner's my favorite one. This is a guy that actually changed the law. It's called the Turner versus Driver. That law was created because of him.
Okay.
How he videotapes cops, and what he does is they, not just him, other people like that. They go to areas, wait for cops to break the law, and then sue the shit out of them.
Damn.
All right.
Look at this
I'm with
motherfucker
it.
still alive.
So
You need a lot of you need a lot of hymns though.
White or black. It doesn't-
Yeah.
the dude makes bank.
No, you're right.
5 grand here, 10 grand there, and it's crazy. The guy knows it was a sergeant that talked hella shit. I've been doing this 30 years. I know more about this than you. And then at the end of the story, he puts the paper a while. Dude lost his job. He walked away with 11 grand and all this other stuff to the guy who knew more than the guy who was doing his things. So every state pays thousands, hundreds, and millions of dollars every year because of police mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they make mistakes.
This is how you cure it. Citizens should no longer be accountable for their lawsuits.
The taxpayers, you mean?
Taxpayers,
The taxpayers.
should not be accountable for their lawsuits anymore.
I see where this is going.
You know where it should come out of?
Where?
The police union.
Oh, they ain't got like that.
If you, so yeah,
They will burn the
If
motherfucker
you-
down.
if
Literally.
you make it come out of the police union itself,
That would stop a lot of
you
shit.
would stop the police from letting other people or other police officers get away with shit.
That's defunding
All right,
themselves.
So I'm with you on that, but the union gets around it because it's a separate entity, almost as a business, not being you.
Right.
If what the council members, mayors, and all the people in power should do is take more money out of your check, like how they take your health insurance and all that.
Right.
Will take an extra $25 out of every cop's check and put that in a fund, so they're all now paying for their own mistakes. Now that can go. That would fly. Because the union is a separate entity. Now, if the union wants to shake down or hold something against that, and now, the city would no longer be responsible for that, it's
I
the
like
cops
that
are
idea.
now paying for their own mistakes out of their own pockets, due to their collective funds.
And then when some shit go down and somebody fuck up, you can kind of look at him like, we're paying for that.
But when you think about it, if some big shit go down, like the next motherfucker do the Abdul Louima,
Yeah.
and they like, yo, I'm gonna need about 10 mil.
He
Like,
got
nigga, we
six-
just started last week.
We got
You fucking
6.9, 7.9. Eric Garner got
That's
5.9.
So you start taking.
Do you imagine what Eric Garner's gonna? Floyd.
George Floyd?
George Floyd is gonna get.
Well, they already got a lot. The daughters got free college.
She got free college because of the things that set up.
Yeah.
But the lawsuit that
I'm
counts,
talking about the
the town.
GoFundMe.
that's
account,
gonna
too.
that's gonna be
Yeah.
a
They're gonna be
record.
one wealthy motherfuckers.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a record.
Your truth, you're right. You start tapping these niggas' pockets, everything's changed.
Then you won't have that blue shield,
You won't.
that blue wall would
I like
cease to
your
exist.
idea.
Because if
Exactly.
you
Take
do
that shot.
something
That's
stupid,
something that's feasible.
you're fucking with my retirement money.
And
And
fuck,
you-
that's your pocket money. Because you got to remember,
You
your
get a
union
pension.
dues you don't get back. You get your pension.
Right.
You get back, but you need. Now that's an extra, and I'm just saying $25 coming out of your paycheck. When it could have been like, well, shit, if I pay 50 to the union, I don't know how much we're gonna
Right.
make this to be. Well, nigga, I might as well not pay the union and pay this because
Somebody-
Charlie got me to fuck up, or I'm gonna fuck up because I'm doing this
Right, but
stuff.
that wouldn't make it wouldn't the case with Floyd when my man getting choked out, that rookie would have yanked his ass off of him.
Quick.
I'm like, what the fuck you doing?
You fucking with my money now.
Or like another case where it was I forgot Jeter, I forgot the guy's name, where if it wasn't for the police car coming across the medium and
Yeah.
ramming into him, where you see his hands in the air in the video, but the cops saying because they know they're being recorded, stop reaching for my gun as his hands in the air getting punched all in the face.
Jesus Christ.
You know what we also need to back this, and I'm gonna be honest. I've never been a fan of jumping into people's privacy, but we need to be like on Europe's tip, and I'm like, keep your guns. We'll keep our guns. Fuck it. We need to put up CCTVs.
Everywhere.
We need to have those everywhere, like on the streets and stuff.
Right.
Like they are there. A lot of them are there, but they may be owned by the businesses or whatever
Right.
to see them. But we definitely need to have that there, done by the town, an outside party.
Yeah, well, the thing is, what you're doing in the street shouldn't be private anyway. It's a street. It's public.
And but that's my
It's not
my
like,
point.
It's not like you're in your house.
But
and
but that's my
couple
point, because
farm
now a lot of
animals.
people
It's
have the
It's different.
yeah, a lot of people have the option with the body cam. You know, they look away or they cut it off or something like
They
that.
mute it, they cut it off.
But when I check Habib's motherfucking camera from his store, yo, that nigga shot you. You was smiling. What the fuck? You know?
Hey, let's go back to Floyd again. Oh, he was fighting. He was disruptive. You saw my man lay down all nonchalant.
Right, but he wasn't
no
that
issues, no
bad.
problem. He was compatible.
There's 5 or 6 cops.
He wasn't fighting back. He got into the vehicle. Why'd you put him back out of the vehicle?
He showed signs of mental illness. He wasn't, to my opinion, he
Right.
wasn't dangerous.
Right. No, see with
But that goes complete opposite of what the police report said.
But
But that's
see,
to
with
say
that, he was the white guy was the training officer, the lead officer there. You got to remember, he's teaching you dominance over the thing.
Yeah, but at the
Don't
at the
let
cost
up.
of someone's life.
Yeah.
No, it's fucked up. But you get what I'm saying? But That's what he's trying to teach those guys.
You don't let up no matter what they say.
No matter what they say, you in
Right,
control.
but
of
the thing is,
situation.
like, even that I read about the knee to the neck thing. It's actually a legal thing to do,
It is.
but you have to use personal judgment. All right, the motherfucker is not moving anywhere. Get the knee off the fucking
Bro.
back instead of keeping it on there for an extra 9 minutes.
if you got my man handcuffed already,
You're done.
What did you need that for? And they're on the ground.
And
Forget that.
if he
Why'd
has
you pull
anxiety,
him? Why'd you
throw
pull
him
him
in the
back
truck.
out of the
Fuck it.
vehicle? Why'd you pull him back out of the vehicle?
Because he said he was claustrophobic. He didn't want to get in. You know what? You want to throw dominance? Grab his legs and shove him in there. That's the safest thing you can do.
No, I get
and
you.
close the fucking door.
I'm
if
get
he
you.
starts freaking out, we'll take care of it when we get back to it. We'll give him a fucking Xanax when we get to the Z.
There you go.
That's it. It's done.
But if you start hitting
with
them in the pockets where the taxpayers, and it would help the economy,
Oh my God! What?
you'll be able to keep more of your money, which means you'll spend more of your money.
Because even though he was
But
freaking out, he
that's-
was being, but in my opinion, he was being respectful. He wasn't spitting on anybody. He wasn't hitting anybody. He wasn't.
Right.
He was just freaking out.
You're right. Finances cure all. You
Yes.
start.
That's how you cure it.
You start fucking with people's pockets. People
You
start
start,
to
yeah,
listen.
you start fucking with that pension.
Yeah.
You won't see nobody doing nothing they're not supposed to do.
It's a shame,
Because at
but
the
he's
end of the
right.
day, you'll wind up,
Yeah.
you're fucking with their retirement. You're fucking with their kids.
College
You're fucking with their
funds
kids'
and all-
college
all that shit.
plan, retirement, all the other shit. Hit them in the pockets.
You're right.
Now I wanted to say
It's the only
this.
language they understand.
Two
Yep.
more stories I
Jail
want to
time
talk
and money.
about.
That's the only language people understand is when you fucking
No.
fuck with their money.
Fuck with the
They
pockets.
people, not.
The two
people.
more stories I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
So, I wanted to talk about this, and we're all darker melanated because white people are melanated too. It's
Oh.
just not to our degree.
I'm a little lighter
for you
than most,
people who
but-
aren't intelligent enough.
That still applies to you, brother.
Cut the light off on Ray.
No, I'm serious because like a lot of people don't know everyone has melanin in
Of
their
course,
skin.
Of course.
It's just some are darker than others.
It's
So,
a percentage.
We are Latin, black, and like me and Jeff, we're mixed like I don't know what.
Afro Latino.
Because my
Serious.
and BR too, because my family's from Louisiana. That's Creole like a motherfucker.
Haiti.
That's a gumbo pot like a motherfucker.
Them
But
motherfuckers are French.
at the end of the day, I wanted to talk about
Fuck
an
the
incident
French
that
or Haiti.
happened a couple of days ago, and this is about Ryan Whittaker.
Whitaker?
Whitaker?
Whittaker. There we go. All right.
Who is he?
This is a white man
I'm about to learn now.
We're about to find
who
out.
came to the door with his firearm
Okay.
and was shot to death from the back by the officer. So I want to set this scene up.
Yeah, you gotta.
So you have police are being called to a residence.
Okay.
You have one guy, and this guy is in the biggest trouble in the world, and they got to really work on people calling the cops.
Was it a white officer?
Two white officers shot a white man.
Okay.
So this is why I wanted
Oh, I
us.
must have really fucked up.
Why don't white
I
crime is a
wanted us to
dangerous
talk
thing.
about it today
All time high.
He must have had a blood over from another individual.
because
Go
that
ahead.
man was murdered.
Yes.
He was murdered.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show. Actually, I'm gonna try to send a video to myself.
Hold on. He was
Before
in
the
his home.
All right, so
How'd he get shot in the
someone
back?
called
Thank you.
about a domestic violence that was going on,
Okay.
and the 911 caller asked is about a violence or something. If it's domestic violence, he heard commotion, yelling, and he was saying, "Well, if it'll get you out here, then yes, it's a domestic violence."
He said that.
That's what the caller said.
Okay.
Because if it ain't domestic violence, there's guys that
Yeah, I
are coming
know.
out.
Of course.
So he said, if that's what it's going to take to get you guys out here, then that's what I want to do. I'm trying to get the video because I downloaded it.
Okay.
It was a female who called?
It was a man who called.
Okay.
Okay,
You better say
so
domestic violence. They ain't come and save your ass.
the police show up without the greatest amount of information,
Okay.
but the cop shows up. They walk up to the door, and I'm gonna have the video before the show. I don't give a fuck how long we're here. I'm playing this fucking video.
I want to see this video.
I'm playing this video. So
I'm still trying to figure out how you got shot in the back.
Both.
let's see now.
Boomerang bullets.
Do I have it?
Boomerang bullets.
I gotta find it.
He turned around and said, "Let me move my dog," and he popped his ass.
So you have this guy.
Come back to the door.
He comes out of the house. I'm looking for the video, people. I apologize. He came out the house.
Okay.
Now, when he came out the house, he clearly had his firearm in his right hand,
Okay.
which was tucked down. He
Okay.
didn't come out the house this way.
He didn't come out.
He didn't come out this way. The gun was kindly tucked behind his back. And the person cop in front to his right, another cop behind him because he walks out the door. He had a cop by the door.
Okay.
He walks out of the door. Remember, the gun is not pointing at anyone.
It's down.
It's down.
Okay.
He walks out the door. Obviously, he did not know it was the police. In the video, you're going to hear there was music blasting in the apartment. So he did not hear when they said police. He comes out. The one cop screams gun.
Ugh.
Put it down. Man puts his left hand up, takes the gun, and is putting it down. And gets shot to death in the back.
Wait, he was putting the shit down.
Putting it down.
Wow.
And got shot to death in the back.
After doing what you asked him to do.
After doing it, and then you hear the discussion of the police officer who said gun, who did not do the shooting, said he came out and pointed his gun.
Lies. They care about their partners.
They do.
They on that bullshit.
Right. And he goes through this whole shit about why he didn't fire, and he clearly he smoothed himself the fuck off.
He sure
Real
did.
fucking
He sure
good.
did.
That nigga Michael
Well.
Jackson out of that one, nigga.
Let me go ahead and move
Well, I
on.
said
Smoothed
gun
himself
and
out of
I
that
didn't
shit.
shoot.
Immediately.
That nigga Randolph just fucking had a bad day, started pulling triggers.
So he got himself out and said, well, he already did, so I didn't have to shoot. So I wanted people...
If you're putting your gun down, if you're in the action of putting the gun down, you can physically see somebody. There's no reason to pull your triggers. Yo, I think they just want to pull that shit just because, man.
I think is that they don't have the nerves that it takes to be the cop. They don't hear anything. All they see is a gun. Clip, 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 clip.
Yeah.
They don't have the nerves that
To wait.
a real police officer should have.
And this goes back to what you said. Make it harder to be a cop.
At that point, that's some like military training shit. Because you know what? One thing they don't do in those 6 months of training, they don't have like a back and forth battle like they do in the military.
They train your
ammunition,
nerves,
they
basically.
train. You're gonna hear gunshots around you, motherfucker.
You
You
gotta
need
train.
to get you used to this shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And so now when you hear bang bang, you not bang 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 bang.
Yeah.
You like,
Okay.
They
yo,
basically-
I'm listening.
Where's it coming from?
Where my people is?
They basically use trauma to train you.
Yes.
It's like focused trauma, not like
Yeah.
regular trauma.
Yeah.
Can we give the cops like 30-day Navy SEAL training?
Yeah.
Go through that extensive training to be
70% of them wouldn't pass.
and well then shit, those are the people that shouldn't be cops.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
They-
you have to... Unfortunately, these guys
Yeah, but it makes it rough.
don't know what it feels like to actually have to deal with chaos. A lot
Yeah,
of these
'cause-
guys are from suburb
Yeah.
areas. The most they've ever seen as far as gunfire was to me, I'm a movie buff, the greatest shooting scene in Heat. That's the closest they came to having, in surround sound, having actual combat.
Hearing
Right.
a gun actually
Yeah.
go off.
They see
Right.
training day, get all pumped. I can't wait to first aid force.
Yeah.
I'm King Kong, motherfucker. Fuck you.
I don't
Thought
know.
I saved this motherfucker.
It just makes it harder for people like us to get in your car every day. Like
Yeah, you know, like I got pulled over because I my light one time, and it was like he was a cop, but he had that state trooper look,
Yeah.
and he was smiling condescendingly. He's like, "Yeah, your light is. I can give you a ticket, but I'm going to give you a warning this time." I was
See,
like,
that's that
"Why don't you just say
Yeah.
that?
abuse of
Yeah.
power. Like,
I
abuse
could
of power.
give you a ticket.
Just to let you know.
Don't say that. Just say
I could
"Have
fuck
a
you
good day,
over,
sir."
but
We
I'm
want
gonna
you to know.
Yes, I want you to know that.
Well, it's
could
like
fuck
you said, the power. I want you to know
Condescending
that
smile, by the way.
it's
Yeah,
being
yeah.
done because I made it happen.
I higher than God. Said that I am not gonna give you a ticket today.
And I saved the fucking video. and
I am
can't
the Holy
fucking find
Trinity.
Well, what was the other story?
it. So I want to say
Shot in the back by.
prayers and everything go out to that white man was murdered by a white cop.
That's
and
crazy.
that other cop, when he was explaining what happened to his superior, and the fact that this man just bullfaced lied like that.
That should be.
Well, I mean,
considered-
that's-
to me that's an arrestable offense.
Well,
they're
it is
copping
because you're heating
He won't arrest him.
the what do you call it? Heating
Impeding investigation.
Impeding investigation.
That's falsifying on documents.
Yep.
The
Yes.
man clearly, and they got the body
In public, you
cams.
get fired for that.
No,
got the body cams.
I was fired for that. So
You see him putting his left hand up,
I,
putting his left hand
I
up,
was fired for that.
putting the gun down, and the guy still shot him in the fucking back.
I was fired for falsifying documents. That had nothing to do with nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, I believe
These,
that.
I'm telling you, if these are the gift of the curse, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because if you don't videotape this shit, their word is law.
Absolutely.
When they got the body cams, and this is
but
why.
sometimes they
how
can
many
be
of them turn it
lost.
off? Truth.
Well, no, like
Erase it.
that one wasn't
Yeah.
turned off, but it does happen. It definitely does happen. But the greatest thing is like in this situation, that didn't happen, and because of that, we have obviously if we just went by what this police officer said and was going by, we would have never saw the truth.
But you know what's crazy? I never heard of this story.
I didn't hear one.
It just happened a couple of days ago.
Okay, so
Because
this,
the media doesn't want you to hear it because they don't want you to.
Well, I want people to say 'cause
That's a point. too.
unfortunately, a lot of times, they say because the person wasn't black,
Right.
they're not talking about it.
And
And,
that-
I
and
wanted
that- and-
us who are dark-skinned minorities
to bring that up.
to bring this up because I personally believe that man was murdered. The
Yeah.
guy is clearly putting the gun down,
Yeah.
and the guy who was at the door was so fucking nervous because he heard the word gun that the first thing he wanted to do was shoot.
What's his first name?
Ryan.
Oh, there it is. Ryan Whitaker. Noise complaint led to fatal police shooting of Ryan Whitaker.
Noise complaint, right? Now the guy on the call said, well, if domestic violence to get you out here, then yes, it's domestic violence.
Well, there's the video.
I'm sorry, Truth.
Nah, go ahead, man, because you got to see it. I've been trying to find it.
It's dark as fuck. Just type in his name. It's YouTube.
I'm sorry, you guys, but you're gonna watch this real quick. Flashlight up. Oh, the complex. Where's this goddamn video?
Yeah, watch the whole thing, man. Watch the whole thing.
Block his face. Somebody cooking some good shit, bro.
Yeah, you smell that too, right?
That's somebody cooking some shit.
It might
That's
be the Mexicans out
dude
next door
with the parking lot.
with his
Dark as hell, bro.
shop vac powered grill.
When they get to the door, that's when the action happens. He's just running his mouth now.
Trying to find out where the hell's the door.
He's walking there.
It's dark.
Here it is.
Now, here we go.
Oh, there's the cop by the door.
Oh, yeah,
Right
it's
here.
in there.
You can see this? Wow!
How? Well, it was fast though. How'd it get behind him? Or maybe he turned around and got shot
Yo,
in the back.
while he was dropping the gun.
Dude in the back shot him in the back.
So
Alright.
they yelled gun quick as hell.
He said hands. He put his left hand up immediately
Yup. And went down and goes
and went
guns.
down to put the gun
And
down.
that dude shot him.
And the dude from behind shot him.
He shot him. Oh, that was quick. You're right. They need training. He shot
He
him.
just pulled down and shot him.
Yeah.
yo.
He just
And-
put
and-
it.
and-
See the thing.
As he was yelling hands.
As soon as he said gun, and it bam, bam,
Yeah,
bam,
you
it
got
was
you
already
got
coming out.
no time to respond, to put it down.
Look at the girl. Yeah.
I'm not gonna shoot you, but my boyfriend's dead.
And he laid there for 9 minutes without medical help.
Damn, they murdered him in front of his
Yeah.
girl.
9 minutes he laid there without help.
That's why he went there. Yeah, he didn't know who was knocking on the door. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah.
And you hear music playing in the background where he didn't know it was. And the day before, somebody was playing at the door. That's why he came to the door with the gun.
And I'm surprised that girl didn't attack that cop like an animal.
Yo, they,
That's shock.
Yo, they murdered that nigga
She
right
just
in
saw him
front of
get
her.
iced. She
Yeah.
was trying to get in.
She wasn't trying to move.
Oh, bow, bow, bow. Oh, shit.
I'm not going
Yeah,
to
but-
shoot you.
A Spanish girl would have fucked that cop
He
up.
already did the shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, but the funny thing is, he said hands.
And he showed his hand. He put his left hand up. He went to
The-
put
the
the
guy
gun
behind
down,
him.
and the guy behind shot him in the
Yo,
back.
no, dude.
No hesitation.
He was already pulling out the shooter when he was like, what's that gun? He was already pulling out the shooter,
Yo,
bro.
first of all, no disrespect. If you're in front of me, I already got you. I'm already winning.
Right, and you can see he already had him. Yeah, that was
The
it.
dude went down, put him in a yoke or something. Oh, that nigga he got popped in front of his girl, bruh.
So he got shot in the back
Yo.
for one.
Oh, I'm sharing this video right
Yeah.
now, nigga.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
thoughts
that's
and prayers go out to
crazy.
the Whitlock family. I'm not with that whole Black Lives Matter because that don't mean that it's not for. I'm just saying that a wrong deed is a wrong deed, and justice needs to be done. White, black, purple, it don't matter what the color is. That man was murdered,
I'm posting
and
this
these
shit right
cops
now.
need to get proper fucking training. And I'm gonna have this video. I'm gonna attach it to this when we put it up.
I hear you.
College and military training a must.
You need to be able to know how to react when you hear gunfire or when you get in a stressful situation. You have to know how to deal with a stressful situation.
Yeah, in the military, not even
He's
Afghanistan.
putting the
shot in
gun
the back.
down. And you can't just
You're
say
fucking
gun
kidding me.
down and then shoot immediately. Give him time to do the command.
I'm posting this shit
Yeah.
right now to my Truth, you just put me onto some shit I didn't know, bro.
But there was that guy that was killed in the hotel too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was crawling on the ground, got lit the
Not,
fuck
not
up.
only crying, he was crying.
Yeah,
Please
you knew he
don't
was
shoot.
mentally disturbed.
Yo, how do you say the dude said, show me your hands? By the time he said hands, he popped him in the back 4 times.
Exactly.
Dude, if you walked out your house and I'm kind of over you, put the gun on him.
Right.
Don't you fucking do all that yelling shit. Don't.
Yeah.
First reaction is to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if I know you got the live gun,
Scared for their
I could
lives.
at least tase this nigga.
Tase him.
Bang! You know, hit him like I'm right here. Like you can't see me. Yeah.
All you gotta do
Nigga.
is wait for the reaction. If he's putting the gun down, wait for him to.
Yeah.
As
I
yo.
mean, I know you value your life, but still,
Yo, these
you're
cops
killing
are
somebody's father, somebody's son.
Yo, and then you popped him in front of his girl, and they got
Yeah,
the
I
nerve.
remember that shit forever.
And then she got the nerve to sit there and watch him die as he goes,
Well, like, again,
"Come with us." Come with you. Fuck you mean come with you?
Ryan sat
And
there
the witnesses.
dying for 9 minutes without any kind of medical attention.
George Garner, George Floyd.
Yeah.
Well, no, at least they called the fucking ambulance. He was already dead, but at least they called the ambulance.
Yeah, but the EMTs
This
were
is
asking him
not
to get
no.
off his neck. and
They
he still
called
wouldn't comply.
immediately. By the time this is when he let up, but they shot him. They didn't call for a vac,
So I-
medivac, ambulance,
You know what-
nothing.
you know what I
and he
didn't
sat
hear?
there for 9 minutes.
I didn't hear shots fired. Usually that's the first thing they say over the radio.
Right, nothing,
Nah, man.
nothing.
They gotta get the shit rate.
Nothing.
You know, you laugh, but that's what the other dude's sitting there like, oh fuck.
All right, let's
No,
figure
you-
this shit out.
when
Come
you-
here, lady. Come here,
when
lady.
you
know what I
watch
mean?
that-
Come here.
Watch the video again. You'll see the guy who shot him walk off and was like, "Oh shit."
Fucked
He
up.
walked off. He was pacing. He know he fucked up.
Fucked up.
That's a big
He
fuck.
know he
That's a
fucked up.
big fuck up.
You fucked up.
So again, thoughts and prayers go out.
They need to start
I
giving
will
these.
keep on this story.
They
The
need to
more
start giving
information we got.
cops rubber bullets first.
Well,
Like
see that-
switch the clips.
You,
If you
have
realize
a
you're about to
ta- you said it right. You have a taser for a reason. You don't know what kind of situation you're walking into. All right, I got my taser. You're there. You have your firearm ready.
Word.
Some kind of
Jeff's got his
communication.
gun on him already. If I'm behind the door,
I
let
can
me
just
just
tase
tase him. I can just a
Or at
thousand
least
volts
give-
in your ass gonna sit you
Right,
down.
but then you're coming to someone's house in the middle of the night.
True.
Breonna Taylor,
Yes.
you're coming to someone's house in the middle
Cops
of the
still
night.
haven't been charged.
Then that's
I find
and
that
I keep
amazing.
telling
Their own
people
house.
the only cop that was
In front
that's
of her
going to
nephew,
be charged
who is,
is the guy who shot
this
at
big.
outside because he shot into a blind window.
Right.
He's the only one going to get charged. Those cops lawfully served that no-knock warrant. Did they do it the right way? Was the information right? No. But they followed the procedure.
That's
The neighbor
And
must
it's
feel horrible.
fucked up.
Because she's the one that called. Like, if there's someone in my neighbor's
Oh, you're talking
apartment.
about the other lady.
The house, I mean, the house.
so.
You're talking about the other lady.
So
I
if-
know you're talking about them.
so
So
if-
got shit with the.
Oh,
the
well,
nephew.
Breonna Taylor,
So if
somebody
shit's
No.
going on around your house and you're fed up, you can't answer your door with your legal
Nope.
firearm.
Nope. Sad, ain't it?
You don't know who's on the other side of the
What
door.
rights do we have then?
None.
I was just talking about I was just talking to this with my mom, with my parents. You own property, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't do shit to that property unless you get the fucking city's.
Approval.
So what do I own?
Like you can build a bathroom in there without because you can hide it.
Yep.
But like I,
Like my father built a bathroom in the basement.
You know what?
He was
Truth,
like, he would make sure all the shit was brought
I
inside
never-
quickly.
Exactly.
So we're worried about it when the census comes.
I
Don't
never
worry
knew
it.
about
I was like,
Ryan
okay,
Whitaker.
whatever.
My
So,
condolences to
again,
his whole
to
family.
the family. I'm
That's
gonna get to
fucked
the
up.
last two. We're gonna get out of here because they kind of go hand in hand.
They
Now,
murdered that nigga, man.
Everyone knows me. They know I'm keen on contracts now.
Paperwork means everything.
I want a contract for relationships, marriage,
Well, marriage already is a contract. You just not the winner.
Yeah.
boyfriend and girlfriend, engagements. I want a contract for
Friends with
everything
Well,
benefits,
well,
to
boyfriend-
save
contracts.
yourself.
It depends on how long your boyfriend and girlfriend. Because Jersey, it depends if you're living in a common law state.
Well, I mean, they do that too, but my thing is, I need to get my money back if you fuck this shit up. Something. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this situation is because there's something floating around now.
Truth is stupid.
I don't give a fuck, man.
He's like, well,
There's
well,
something floating around
I want
now
my money
about the
back.
NBA player Ryan Griffin. I mean, sorry, Blake Griffin.
Yes.
That's the one with the child support.
About him paying $258,000 a month for
What?
child support. That is false.
Better be.
That is
false.
false. He's paying $32,000.
I mean, it's still a lot, but it's still better than 258.
No, just really think about it. $32,000 a month
For what?
for a child.
For what?
Child support.
You gotta get foie gras,
That's more.
ice cream with gold leaf on it.
Per
That's-
year, when he gets us over 300, over 320.
That's
I
$384,000 a year for a child.
For what? How
For a
old is this
child.
child? Doesn't matter.
Pretty young, yeah.
You're not paying $32,000. How much?
$32,000 per month.
I would say to
A
have
month.
a child live with me. Fuck it.
What are you paying in
I'd
that?
rather pay that
What's
much for a
coming
man.
out of that $32,000?
all her fucking product.
Clothes don't cost that much.
That's what the fuck is coming out of.
Her shoes don't cost that much. Even if she's in school, that don't cost. You just bought this bitch a car
And a
every
house.
month.
Yeah. Fully loaded Toyota Camry.
No. See, first of all,
So her name is Brian Cameron. And
Before
I mean no disrespect by saying this, but she's the most basest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
well, they always knock up basic
Nah,
bitches.
fuck that. If you taking me to the bank, Holly Berry gonna show up with my motherfucking baby.
Well, first of all,
Megan Thee Stallion's gonna show up with my motherfucking baby.
before you sling dick into these chicks, you need to they gotta understand. I'm just gonna be honest. If each one of us in here right now worth $400 million, and the public knows that, the pussy's gonna get thrown at you.
Right.
Cool. But before you catch this dick, I need you to understand this.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you said that.
There's your
Because
contract.
he's a track record. Now she has another child by a former NFL player quarterback.
Oh, she plays the fucking.
Negro,
She's
plays
playing
the
that
both fields.
Sir!
basketball
both
and-
fields.
Field
Sir!
and courts.
you already seen the pattern. She's dating athletes.
Yep.
That's telling you something.
Because she knows athletes are stupid compared to celebrities.
Obviously.
Like compared to actors and shit.
Yeah. Celebrities.
She has a 13-year-old child from Matt LaFleur, the former quarterback from the
Matt
Cardinals.
LaFleur.
Yeah, him.
Damn, she came up.
She only goes to bars that have
13-year-old
athletes
child for
in it.
him.
Damn.
So you
Now she-
already had a pattern.
So she.
And not just that pattern.
Well, she's covering all sports. She got the NFL, now she got the NBA.
all seasons. All seasons she
Baseball's
good.
next.
And then when
So
she gets
the
old and
fact-
moves up, she uses Major League Soccer.
Exactly.
So the thing is, you have someone.
Ronaldo got a cousin?
Yeah.
If that nigga ever get that money he's worth.
Yo, but she's good.
So the fact of the matter is, not only did you see
She must have some magic pussy, boy.
Ain't
the
no pussy
guy
nothing.
prior to you,
Them guys it is, I guess.
you have all the other NBA players who got caught out there.
Eddie Murphy said it back in Delirious and Raw.
Get a bush
Ain't
bitch.
no pussy worth $400 million.
So
None.
I
Get
don't
yourself
feel
a bush
sorry for
bitch.
him.
I don't.
Yeah.
Eddie,
I don't feel sorry for
I
him
don't.
just
Nah.
because of the fact that you saw the track record already. She's already had a child by another athlete. She's not have a child, kids by basic dudes,
Nah.
athletes.
If she did, she wouldn't be able to be around there,
Yeah.
especially at her
Yes.
age range.
Yeah.
ain't lying.
And her face. because she didn't look.
No,
that,
she's not hot.
you know, she
Her
wasn't. She
face.
wasn't like one of. Yeah, she wasn't like one of
she's
those.
not hot.
You know, Spanish chicks that had the
And-
baby
and
at
it's
15,
funny-
and then you know by the time she got
The
25.
funny truth brought this up. I
Yeah.
was just looking at that story. She's not hot.
She's not.
She's not.
Basic as hell.
She's basic bitch, B.
Basic.
Unless she goes to salon and get
Nobody.
unbasicked.
Yeah.
No
But,
body.
hey, it worked
Yeah.
for you, homie. It works for you, whatever it is. But what I'm saying
She must
is,
suck a mean dick.
I'm sure she did.
Cause she's
Yeah,
you
she
got to.
she got
Gotta
his
stay there.
ass.
Yeah.
How do you get caught out there
She already
in
got 13
2020, fellas?
So that means she's still gonna get money from the NFL player because she's only 13.
Yep.
Right,
And now she's gonna get grip from him.
right.
Oh, she's
to
good.
college.
She gotta
she's
continue.
preparing for
Yeah,
her
So she got
retirement.
11 more years,
Exactly.
at least 11 more years for the 13-year-old.
At least.
And now I think their kid is pretty much 2, 3, some shit like
Oh,
something
so she
like
got
real
a full.
young.
She got a full 20 years.
She got full 20-some years
Oh, she's
to
set.
live off of you.
So
now, mind you,
around
She'll be dead before she get all that money.
2030
Yeah.
something, she gonna hit
and if he
MLB.
gets another contract,
Yeah.
she's gonna go back and have that redone. So now when we're talking about contracts, I'm gonna talk because I gotta do it both ways, people. I can't say it how it's good, and I gotta say how it's bad. So, Dr. Dre,
Dumbass. Well, actually not.
Dr. Dre.
He was smart.
Nah, he's smart.
He getting out of that one.
Oh boy. So
he will get out of
here's a man who did have a prenuptial agreement,
Yeah, right.
and now the wife that he married, who was a fucking lawyer and all that intelligence, she's saying she was finagled
To sign it.
into signing the prenuptial agreement. Here's why. Dr. Dre said, I have absolutely no problem paying you spousal support, but I will not share this land.
At all.
She's
I will
she's
not
greedy.
break bread.
Greedy.
And he's right. He's
And
right.
that's why she's going, and they already said it's a super long shot. But the fact they say it's a long shot doesn't mean it can't happen.
She's not gonna get that.
She's going saying, again, we talked about here when we talked about the NBA player who girl didn't want to sign the prenuptial agreement, but then decided to do it when she was already distraught
Right.
so she could fight it. He said, nah, I'm good. This young lady saying she was distraught trying to fight the prenuptial agreement.
Yeah, man.
And she's a lawyer.
Listen, man. If you're making bread,
Or
And
you
you-
think you're going to make bread.
or you know I got an idea that might get me some bread.
Contract, baby.
Listen. You may not want to sign this, but you need to sign this. I'm not signing this. Then we're over.
No, you may not want to. You're going to sign like Jackson did. You signing it, or we still going to have this $200,000 banquet party without you.
No. Either
That's it.
you either sign the prenup or we just break up.
No, see, because he already paid for the banquet. So she
Okay.
didn't sign it. So he said, okay, there's no wedding, but I'm still going to fucking
Oh,
party
then
because all
everybody-
my guests are here.
Yeah, eat for free. We all eat on me.
And
But
the first song the DJ played was She Gives Me Mine. He played Go.
but if Blake
Shout out to
Griffin,
Stephen Marbury.
Blake Griffin should know better. Anybody in a position of high
He's worth
finances.
$195 million. Well,
If
he
you're-
just signed a $195 million contract.
Listen, nigga, you could have a net worth of $50,000. If the bitch you fucking is under you, no disrespect, it's a come up. It's a come up. Jeff makes $100,000 a year. I'm making $15,000 a year. You don't need that condom on, bruh. That's what she's gonna tell you.
And
And
that
in
happens every
in the heat of passion, she may not get you that night, but she know that morning wood gonna be up. I'm gonna hop right on this nigga.
Yep, it's gonna come.
He's making $200,000 a year. I'm about to come up.
Yep.
I know he's gonna be a good father. Like if you know you have a net worth or you are better than the chick you boning, you need to protect yourself.
Facts.
It's still like
Fuck that.
you can't
I
tell
plant
me that.
drugs
shit.
on her to make her unfit mother.
Floyd
and
Mayweather.
take the kid
Ah!
myself. Fuck that shit.
Floyd Mayweather, 480 million,
Fuck that shit.
ain't have a kid since.
Yeah.
That nigga smart.
But so my point.
He's
He
sweet.
knows I am an empire.
Right.
You're sucking my dick with a condom on because I just don't trust you.
So
Yeah.
these guys,
So
you
Blake
have
Griffin
to
fell,
stop-
and you know what? And Drake falls victim to this too, because his baby mama
Yeah,
basic as
No,
hell
that's
too.
got that nigga.
No, her body's
No, nigga, your face is basic,
yes,
bro.
it is.
Yeah.
But that body
Don't,
makes
no,
up for
no,
it.
nigga, you will lose that.
I know there was other bitches in the mansion. So
Yeah.
I know there was. He's gonna be like, excuse me. So slide it over. Hey.
He saw that ass
Excuse
and
me,
he went.
tap that white girl right there.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. She's basic, bro. You're
So-
Drake, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't mean to get a loud, but you're Drake.
I would impregnate Rihanna.
Well, some women
before I
think that's
impregnate that.
that's hot. A basic face with a hot body,
Like
like a big ass little titty.
like
or something.
Maybe.
Tory Lanez is another dumb nigga. Megan Thee Stallion would have been pregnant already.
Oh, you ain't lying.
Already.
Nigga.
Troy, I'm having your baby, bitch.
Did you see her without makeup? The bitch
Nigga.
was better without makeup than she did with
Did you see her before she blew up? She was
Yeah,
bad as
bad as
hell.
hell.
Yeah.
And you gonna nigga knocked up,
Pregnant nut right out the back.
knocked up. Hot,
First one.
hot girl
First shot.
summer, not for you.
First
Not
shot.
this one,
Not
motherfucker.
First shot out the
get
back.
Not this summer, baby.
So, like I said, I wanted to do both sides because I always say contracts. But you see,
No,
how the
women got the
contract-
same. Women got the same right. If your woman's
course.
making more than you,
Right, right.
hey baby, I'm bringing in 100 grand a
Of
year. You only
course.
bringing in 50. I need you to sign this.
Yeah, because don't get it twisted. I be trying to knock it.
I would never divorce
Yeah,
her.
I'm gonna be that shit for real.
Why you ain't getting pregnant yet? Because we
Exactly.
ain't signed this
That's
yet.
shit.
And once you sign this, I get off birth control.
There you
Ha ha.
There you go.
I'm cool with that.
But it just goes to show you how you can protect yourself. This man is worth damn near $1 billion.
Yeah, man.
And even though he wants to, yeah, I got no problem to give you spousal support. She wants more.
Of course, but
She wasn't like, hey, what
Future's-
Rick Ross
Future-
said? She wasn't shooting no free throws in the gym.
Future's baby mother, she
Oh,
went to,
man.
she got turned down.
She wanted him 100.
She wanted like $107,000 a month, and he was like, "Nah, you're gonna take this 5.
Yeah. Nigga, you baby mama number 9. bitch.
Because my child don't need $100,000 a month.
So,
these bitches are trying to live off y'all, bro.
fellas,
Yeah.
start wising up. Ladies, start wising up.
No, I think the ladies are wise.
Contracts.
Oh, they know.
They know.
They've been playing this game
Contracts.
for a long time.
Contracts. And you could, you could get Kenny Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
His wife started a website that puts every sports player's full financial breakdown on the website.
That's crazy.
What a trend.
So
That should
for
be
these
illegal.
women who
That should
act
be
like they
illegal.
don't know you, they
That should
know
be-
you,
that
and
should
they
be
know how
illegal.
much you make.
And they all hang out the same places, bro.
That's the fuck
What do
they
you
do.
think Blake met this bitch?
Well, he should have picked something way better. That nigga need glasses or something. Nigga.
But think about it.
cataracts.
But think about it. It's
Dang.
but it's always the basic ones. You don't want the one that stand
Nah.
out.
That nigga, that's super basic. That's not like regular basic.
Well, look at him. Where he from?
Yeah,
Like
but you think
Oklahoma,
because
some
she's
wild
basic,
ass
it's a
shit?
good woman.
Nigga, that nigga worth $100 million.
Yeah,
He
true.
handsome. If Jay-Z could get Beyonce looking like that,
Well-
that nigga handsome as shit.
Well, Jay-Z know what to fucking do.
Yeah.
Right. But so at the end of the day, nigga, first you could have did better, and two, you should be a fucking ashamed of
That's why I feel about Drake. Drake could have picked a hell of a lot better. His baby mother's whack, nigga.
You see that nigga hid in the closet for 2 years, 3
Two-
years?
he had to,
That
but the
baby
bitch was whack.
That baby was 7 when that nigga.
Nigga,
All she needs is a nose job. She get a nose job, she'll be good.
here's my teenage son. And y'all ain't seen in 13 years. Damn, Drake, you look just like you. That's my son. Where he been? Where he need to be? Who's his baby mama? You will never know.
Exactly.
Oh my
Come
god.
on, man. Let's come on, man. And you know what? Everybody
Protect
can
yourselves,
say
man.
what you want. Yeah, if Drake ever saw this, so what? You're worth millions, but you fucked an ugly bitch. It is what it is.
Well, here's
We
the
all
thing.
fucked an ugly chick. You just ain't knock them up.
The stripper bitches that these niggas is fucking was better than what they had at home.
Sure.
Knock them up.
I'm sure.
You don't knock up the basic bitch that's bringing you the fucking the bottle service. You know, you don't knock her up.
Now I'm
Be
saying though,
honest.
a lot of them bitches be bad though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, but
They just don't want to get naked. Like at the strip bar, some of the baddest bitches are the bartenders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. But look at the chick that Kobe beat up in Colorado. She was a basic bitch too.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Basic white
Are you
chick.
serious?
You probably needed to
Well,
get
that just
some.
go like she did anal to his main bitch wouldn't. So just go to show you what these dudes truly really want compared to what they actually get.
You know what it is? It's probably just about power. Like, and not saying they trying to abuse it, but they used to being around those women that's all yeses. So when I get around a basic bitch and there's nobody else around, I'm expecting a yes too.
And
You know what I mean?
And
And
she throws you a no. Now you're like, I gotta get you.
Yeah. You know, it's like, oh, well, shit. Man, have fun.
But goddamn, nigga, you. Jesus.
Yeah.
Last words before we get out of here, gentlemen.
I'm done. Blake Griffin, fucking ugly.
This
bitches.
thing.
Stimulant packages coming back around. White guys being killed by cops. We covered a lot today.
Exactly.
We covered a lot.
Exactly.
We covered a lot. I gotta go home and then fucking debrief myself. Man. The fuck did we talk about today? Yeah, we talked about a lot. Jeff gave some great advice. White guys getting killed by cops. Ugly bitches getting pregnant. Woof.
Yeah.
Like million dollar athletes.
$1 million athletes. Hold up, Blake. Is he still in the league?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's playing.
Who he
He
playing
just
for?
signed a $195 million contract.
Well, who? Detroit?
Yeah.
Oh, he's back.
That
He's still
child
with-
support renegotiated.
He joking, but real talk.
Nah, she gonna be
You
there.
get more money, they go back for renegotiate.
Yeah, but what do you need to? What do you need $32,000 a month for? Like, what are you blowing $32,000 a month?
She want to keep up that lifestyle. Like, come on, nigga.
It's child support. It's not spousal
That's
support.
it. I hear you.
Could
You
blow
got no license.
$32,000 a month?
Nah.
I could try. I probably won't.
Like, I can.
I would
So
have
his
a lot of
contract-
I would have a lot of dumb shit.
His contract is that,
You have to.
I would
as
travel
of
the
actual
fuck
money,
up.
he's worth
Yeah.
80 mil right now.
But okay, truth. Y'all. All, somebody gave you $32,000 and said you have to blow this a month. You would own a lot of dumb shit.
Nah, I have a lot of fucking land.
We're different. Okay.
Oh, like we talked about stocks or whatever, pile of
It's
fuck
like
up.
that Richard Pryor movie. Remember when he had the Bruce's Millions? When he had to get
Yes.
rid of this shit?
Yeah.
He was just like, yo, fuck it, take it. You know, like, you at that point.
He bought that $1 million stamp and he
Yeah.
used it to mail something.
But as I said, he wanted to get him so
movie, man. That
so
was a damn
sick
good
of
movie.
spending so he wouldn't blow through it. But at the end of the day, what you have to understand, like I understand you might have wanted kids and you might have genuinely really cared for her, but what I try to explain to people, you gotta be careful who you have kids with.
Damn sure do.
Like you may be attractive and the other one's not, you fuck kids up.
Yeah, because the kids are gonna suffer.
Like they got that joke going around now where they show an ugly baby and they show their mother or their father. They be like, "Oh, my friend just had a baby,"
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, hey, so
Oh,
pretty."
it looks like that kid has a great personality.
Yeah, pretty much.
Motherfuckers, 2 months.
All right, y'all, that's our
Kid can't
show
even talk
today.
yet. Kid smart as hell.
We'll see y'all next week, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You got